deleted on a Nikke stream. It's a miracle.
Yippee!
I deleted my scene transition by accident, specifically for Nikke, and it's been months I've not remembered to put it back.
No.
I used that time to like unmute, so every time I forget, and I'm just like, we're good today. It's because we have a cute witch with the big hat and big brain. It's like giving me the buff, so it's not scuffed for once.
I'm super lucky, so I will give us lots of good luck.
Have you seen the witch costume in Nikke, actually?
Oh wait, which one?
Vesties.
Ooh,
I will find
love
it.
Vestie.
She has a giant hat, and the first thing I thought of when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, Mimi. Because I know how much you like cute witches with big hats, and hers is like the biggest I've ever seen, I think. Oh, this one!
Oh my god! It is massive!
She can like hide inside of the whole thing!
She can live inside there. She can like transport like people inside of it.
I love it for her. It looks more normal when she's like fighting for some reason. But default is crazy.
You know, yeah, when you're not, when you're out of mana, but you're not out of options, because she just has a freaking, like, nuke in her hand.
Yeah, it's so good!
She has, like, a staff, and she's like, well...
Yeah.
Firepower is faster.
Really quickly, before we play a little bit, we can do a quick introduction for anyone... I say that and then I burp into the mic. I'm so sorry. For anyone who might be new here, I'm the CEO of Playasia, Obake Pam. I do a lot of Nikke streams, voice acting streams, big concerts, kind of whatever I feel like doing. And do you want to introduce yourself as well?
Yeah, Meimi Momimo! I am a little fortune-dealing witch from Glitch Stars, Virus, and Ephemera. Majokko Meimi desu. And I've been in a couple of Pam productions so far. Proud Pam employee.
Yeah! And speaking of Glitch Stars too, you guys just announced a new gen today that I saw too.
Yeah, we did. They are debuting next week.
Yeah, so you guys should all go check it out. They look really, really cute. Just saying.
Another girl has a hat too.
Yeah! I saw one of them was called Maple, and then I got really hungry because I was craving pancakes already, and then I saw it and I was like, oh no.
Yes. She is our token Canadian streamer.
I still haven't had the pancakes, but after the stream, after the collab, I'm going to make pancakes.
Oh my god. Do you like flavored syrups at all?
I like blueberry syrup.
Me too.
Nice! I don't know anyone else who ever even like tried it before.
I don't know. There was like one time where in school I guess I like did vaguely good on something, and my teacher just got me like blueberry syrup pancakes for no reason, but like it's just a core memory now.
So good. I have a question, because I know that you said you like Vesties, so you're somewhat familiar with Nikke, but who is your favorite girl? Because I like to guess who everyone's favorite would be, but if you have one, I'm curious.
I do have some. But I'm not like super far in, so it's more like I've done the major anniversary events.
The best
like
ones.
Watched Overzone. Yeah, I've done like Red Hood Story, and I did not do the latest one though, so I guess I'm a little behind that one.
If you enjoyed Red Hoods, you'll really, really like it.
Yeah, I didn't do Rappy's event was the thing.
Oh, that one. Honestly,
yeah.
that one, it's not the biggest deal. That one I think is okay to wait. Like, it's really good, but I think you get more out of it.
Yeah. I know up to Cinderella, and like only a few of the side events. You know, like randomly, you think it's gonna be cute, and then they like rip your heart out. Yeah, I'm familiar with that, like bait and switch.
I'm nervous for this one. I feel like it's probably a cute, wholesome one, but like, I don't know.
Right? I'm like, well, like the cat one seemed cute, and then we know how that ended.
The cat one I think is the most painful. Like, I'm still not over it, and it's been like a year and a half.
It seemed so lighthearted, and then Question mark? Okay, they went there.
Yeah.
They needed like a warning on a separate site, right?
I was crying while streaming now, and I was like, I can't handle this.
Right? Oh, but back to the original question. Did you want to guess my favorites, or should I just say?
I did think Vesti would be one, and I know that you like her, but I don't know if she's one of your favorites necessarily. I don't know. I feel like maybe Uni potentially, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I still think Uni's cute. But I mean, you're kind of on the right track for
Maybe like
one
Alice
of them.
too.
Oh, Alice is very cute. I would say it's probably actually Leader.
I love
terms of
it. That's
small,
great.
sassy
Convenient.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want to come voice Granny? I didn't know that she was one of your favorites, so that's even better.
You whippersnappers.
She's so perfect. I love her.
She's so cute. I love her sunflower outfit.
Yeah, I have it too. So if we use her in it, that's the one we'll have.
Perfect.
I actually specifically got her because I didn't, or got the costume because I didn't want to play as Bob the Builder.
Oh my god, yeah. Her outfits can, you know, leave something to be desired compared to the other girls. And Nikke, it's like, do you want to wear your battle outfit, a school outfit, a swimsuit,
or
like, or whatever Crown has going on?
Nothing. One of them, she's just naked.
Yeah, exactly.
But she's so good.
I recently got her, and I was like, oh, well, that's TOS.
Yeah, I love how like Leader though is just an old lady with her dog. I want to grow up and be like her. I want to be that in like 100 years.
Exactly. It's gonna always look that good and always get carded.
Sadly, that happened to me kind of recently. I think it was like almost a year ago now. I was traveling and I got followed by security and I didn't know why. And I was like about to cry because I didn't know what I did wrong. And they're just like, I'm sorry, but where are your parents? And I was like, what? This is at the airport. They rushed me through like an urgent line. I thought maybe I got upgraded or something. It turns out it was the unaccompanied minors line.
Oh my god.
It's so sad.
We have a lost child in IO3. Can someone please pick her up? She seems determined to like leave the country.
Yeah, I was too. I was leaving the country.
Right?
And they were just like, To be fair, it's probably my bad because like I was decked out. I shouldn't have been, but I was like decked out in hot pink Vtuber merch, so they probably just thought it was like random cartoons.
No, it's such a mood because it's like when you're traveling, I just want to wear my like body size hoodie and like snuggle in comfy clothes.
Exactly, it was like
no
a knee-length
makeup.
hoodie, and I was like, comfy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have any other favorites as well, or is Leader like the top of the top?
Oh yeah, I have quite a few favorites. I love Doro. She Miss Dorothy.
My entire loading
she did nothing wrong.
She didn't. No.
Dorothy did nothing wrong.
Doro
She's
propaganda.
Perfect.
Like I will pitch
like
it.
being, yes.
This is my queen. She can break me. I don't want to fix her.
Right? I'm just saying. Like if she doesn't need fixing, you know?
For me, what really
she
sold
was right actually.
She was! What really sold
She
me
was
on her
right.
too was her voice acting. The English VA, like Megan Shipman, did such a good job. I cried so hard hearing her in the game.
I know, like when she's like breaking it, I'm like, oh, don't cry, girl.
It was so
I will
well
find those who made you cry and make them suffer.
Yeah.
I also like Red Hood from the events because I mean she's like kind of perfect.
I didn't like
They
her
made her out to be
but
very
she grew.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like her nonchalant attitude. Everyone's like being so dramatic. She's like, pipe down, guys. Just shoot it.
She's like, okay, I know I'm dying, but like, can we just get this over with? And everyone else is like, no.
Right? It's like, this is kind of awkward. Why are you all crying?
She's kind of based for it. Even if she's like putting up a front, it's still so great.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, and then I did the summer event, which was also one of like, I don't know why, it's just so good.
It really was.
So I'm lawfully wedded to Sakura now.
I mean,
She was like, I'm
technically,
your wife.
literally,
And
you
I'm
had
like,
that
okay.
cave moment. Like,
Right? I was like, oh, we're canon. Oh, okay. Who am
you
I
have
to
to
turn her
take
down?
responsibility after the cave incident. You can't just abandon this. Like, look at it. It's perfect.
Exactly. I literally turned in my like. I went to the shop in exchange for her. I was like, okay, we're bringing her home. Can't just abandon her there.
Right? I really like her jacket too. Like, I actually really want that jacket.
Right? Her aesthetic is just peak Japanese beauty. Love it.
Literally. Before we get started, I want to double check with everyone else just because it's kind of hard for us to tell this. Is the volume okay? Do me and Mimi sound okay? And is the game okay? If anything has to be changed, please let us know. Trust me, we'd rather you say something than tough it out if it's almost okay. We'd rather fix it.
Imagine this whole time no one could hear me. Like, and they were just like, oh, Pam is like doing this bit where she's just talking to herself.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what? It probably will happen at some point. Like, I won't even notice.
Right? You
My
ever do that
brain.
thing where during karaoke you just like accidentally acapella and people are just like, wow, that's so great.
Oh god, I did that once when I was doing a duet stream, like with myself, and all the duets were pre-recorded. But for one of them, I had no BGM and no duet vocals. It was like just me singing harmony. Just a heads up, when people ask me to turn up the volume, I need to know what volume. Instead of just turn up the volume, I can gladly turn it up, but like of what? Of me? Of Meimi? Or the game? We need a bit of clarification.
Yes, please specify.
Yeah, there's a lot of different volumes going on, and I don't want to turn up the wrong volume, and then you'll be like, oh god, it's even worse.
Maybe you should turn up the volume, huh?
Yeah.
Blast it on your speakers.
To turn up your PC.
Especially this event, which is definitely not gonna have any sussy lines, right?
Oh.
Definitely you can show this to your families.
Me and Memi and the game, everything. That's on you. You gotta turn up your volume if it's everything.
Yeah, turn up the...
Not hearing
Get
game
better
at all.
speakers.
Hold on. I'm turning it up a little bit, but I don't want to turn it up too much. But some people said they couldn't hear the game at all. So if it's too
Oh,
much,
really?
yeah. If I did it too much, let me know and I can turn it back on. But I did turn it up a little bit. Actually, it's a little loud for me, so I'm turning it back down in the middle. But yeah, we're just gonna do our thing and go through it. We don't really copy the voices necessarily. We just kind of like have fun and do our own thing. So, yeah, just in advance for anyone new, so you're not like, that's not the voice. That's not the point. We're just having fun.
Yeah, we can be the voice. Nikke, please hire us.
Nikke, I mean, just saying.
Just, you know, this is our audition in
I
case
don't
you're
think
listening.
we'd be very opposed. But yeah, are you ready or do you need a minute?
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
I gotta.
let's go into nostalgia. Oh, I have to get up the list on my monitor as well so I can see who's doing who when I come up.
Right? I have my emergency list.
Yeah. Warm sunlight. One sec, I'm gonna chug some water. I realized I did not like at all. Okay, now I'm good. A gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one, dotting the land with color. I love this background. The two geese too.
Right?
So cute. In the arc, spring has begun. Bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. And Ruby!
Okay, that is, I believe, me. Ruby is someone else off screen, so
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just like, what? I swear.
She's the Gyaru one, yeah?
Yeah.
Love her.
Oh, that. Hello, my lovely Lupins.
Cute.
Welcome to Rupee's magnificent shopaholic channel. Today, I'm here at the Cherry Blossom Park. But do any of you know why? I know.
I'm so sorry if the scene ends up being like only you. It's always hard when it's always hard when it's only like 2 people. But because this event is mostly 2 characters, it's made like the most sense to only get 1 person.
Oh my god, Ayn is just us. Yeah, she's watching her Oshi. She's collabing
Yeah,
with
chat
her
can
Oshi.
voice on.
The Spring Festa! Did I get it right? The correct answer is to introduce the upcoming cherry blossom based festival, the Spring Festa! Woohoo! Did you guys see that? I never miss.
It is to you, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. The voices in my head, I have different voices now at least. They're audible. Fine. I believe we got together today to work on our homework. Come on, relax. It's not even that much work. I can just copy it later. It'll be fine. Besides, if you don't watch Ruby's show as it's happening, you can't watch it later. Haven't you heard? No one watches VODs, God.
It's true though, genuinely, for like most of them. The irony being Nikke, what we're doing right now, is like my one exception where people actually do watch the VODs.
That's true, but that's like an event playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Yeah. Ray is my annoying brat child. I needed to be her.
The Spring Festa is one of the 10 most anticipated events in the Arc. And it's just around the corner. How do you all feel? Aren't you excited? Super duper excited! I've already been losing sleep thinking about catching a glimpse of the cherry blossoms from the surface. Me too! By the way, Zoe, are you coming to the festival this year? I hadn't given it much thought. You're going, aren't you? Aren't you?
Didn't they like just have a summer? No, it couldn't. Oh, New Year's festival's the one they just had. I was like, hasn't it already been a year? But no, it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, spring comes early there, I guess.
My poor brain.
I knew it! I knew you'd decide to come along! Let's see. We'll need to prepare a camera, a picnic mat, and... I suppose it'll be fine to take 1 day off. What about you, Miss Privity? Would you like to come to the festival with us?
You have another one in the same scene. I tried splitting it as fair as I could, but for some scenes it's a little more complicated than others.
It's fun. These are fun characters. Huh? Me? Yeah, didn't you hear? For this year's festival, cherry blossoms from the surface will be open to the public. If you stand underneath them and share a kiss with special someone, your love will last forever.
Everybody losing her mind.
This is so her. Eternal love? That's right. Isn't it positively heartwarming? So... as long as you share a kiss under the cherry blossoms, your love will be eternal?
Unfortunately for her, this isn't her event though, so I feel like she's not going to get this.
Oh no!
Huh? Are you alright, Miss Pravati? You look like you're up to something.
No, I'm not up to anything.
colors. Spring brings a feeling of revitalization. Why can't I do that word right now?
That's a very long word. It's spring. That means the Festival of Harmony will begin soon. No, wait, that's not it. It's called the Spring Festa now. Look at me getting on in my years.
You know,
it's been
a
a
little
while
mixed
since the
up.
name changed. But it still doesn't quite stick in my brain.
I imagine she's like, it's been a while. It's been like 50 years.
Right? No wonder Anise always says I'm behind the times. Then again, I am old at heart.
Nah, you're just old.
She's just a boomer. What's in a name anyway? Festival of Harmony, Spring Festa. What does it matter which it is?
True.
What's important is that everyone has a good time. I hope this year's festival is a joyful one.
I feel like this is supposed to be foreshadowing that it's gonna be like a cute, happy time, but knowing this game, I took this as like a death
then,
leg.
I know. It's like every time they go on vacation, they're like stranded in the middle of nowhere. Crying.
For others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. Just I actually don't know anything about Trina. Oh, wait. I have to tell you something really cursed about Trina that my Discord told me that I didn't know.
Yeah?
So, you know the birds that she's holding in her hands?
Yeah.
Do you know
the
what
little
kind of
piper
birds they are?
No.
They're tits.
Oh.
Nikke would. Nikke would.
You know what? You know they're the smallest ones in the game.
They are true. True.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is true. Everyone Google this right now. Confirmed.
Yep. It's so good, but I love her. I don't know anything about her yet other than in her burst, she just literally rips her clothes off to canonically become one with nature. she's I'm very concerned about this event.
Very naturalistic here.
Yeah, it's hopefully TOS YouTube don't look. Just like don't look.
You don't look. This is it's art, okay?
It's art. True. Literal work of art right here. Like that is TOS. If it's a work of art, right?
Do you know the Greek story about like the woman who like bared her bosom because she was like, God would not have given me such good tits?
I have not heard of this. What is this?
It's a historical event, basically, because in their belief system, beauty equals goodness. So she's so beautiful, she must be like innocent.
Oh, true. You know what? I think she's onto something. What is this? It's like a sprinkler, maybe? Or like getting the plants. How was my day? Oh, how was my day? Probably a question. Same as always. I took care of the little ones in the arboretum? Arboretum? I don't know.
Arboretum? Probably.
The tree room!
The tree room.
And had tea with Flora and Leaf. That's pretty much it. Oh, I have been hearing a lot about the festival lately. Looks like spring really has arrived in the Arboretum. It sounds
Why
like
are you eating them?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like a room where you like eat or destroy trees, not like grow them. I guess she is just basking in the sprinkler. She probably thinks she's a plant, honestly.
Honestly, you know, yeah. Comfy life.
This festival... You know as well as I do that the so-called everlasting Sakura is nothing but an illusion.
Can't spoil
She can't
our
just
hopes
say
and
that.
dreams.
I like how one of the
Next thing you're
birds...
gonna tell me, like, yeah, Santa's not real or something.
Yeah, how dare you! One of the birds started crying.
Oh my god, the birds are. Oh my god, VTuber idea where like the birds on you just like are toggles for your emotions.
Nature, at least real nature, does not exist in the Ark. That's true. It's all fake. So, I don't think I'll be going. She's like, I'm gonna just stay in the tree room. Honestly, fair point. Everyone else is just coping really hard. It's okay. One day, I swore an oath to protect this garden, and I've upheld that oath ever since. I have no interest in illusory facsimiles of nature. She sounds like a tsundere who has interest in it to me.
Right? She's like, I'm totally not interested.
She's like, it's not like I want to go or anything. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting more than anything.
They're fake anyway.
When it's time for the sun to set, I begin to climb the hill. I don't know why. I just felt like it. It's a habit, I suppose. One day, as I was crumpling up an already crumpled piece of paper once more, and staring up at the sky, I know there's a couple sections in this. Hold on, let me double check. There's a couple sections where I was told it'd be better if we, like, switch who narrates it. I'm just gonna double check if this might be one of them. If it's, like, someone's backstory. Let's see. Oh, crap. One second. I think I forgot to pin... Okay, yeah. This one is Trina narrating. Okay.
Okay.
So, and then there is a scene where Leader does it as well. Okay. And staring up at the sky, I was suddenly enveloped in shadow. I think, this one is the NPC.
This is an NPC?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What was your day like?
That was how I first met her.
You look sad, so I decided to talk to you. I'm not bothering you, am I?
At the time, I felt like she was.
I am, aren't I?
At least she's self-aware.
I know. Wow, so much social skills.
I thought if I kept quiet, she'd stop bothering me and leave me alone.
What are you holding on to? An Ark lottery ticket?
Oh, this is from before they went into the Ark.
Wow. I see.
But she didn't respond the way I expected.
Your family is up there, aren't they?
Instead, she placed a flower petal in my hand.
If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family.
It's so sweet and so sad.
Aww. Wouldn't they prefer a beautiful flower over a scrap piece of paper?
The petal fluttered up and away from my hand, and the wind carried it up high. I stood there blankly for a while, watching it fly away as she sat next to me.
I'm Rin. What's your name?
For reasons I can't quite explain, even though I had never spoken since coming down to the Ark. On that day, my lips parted for the first time. Trina.
Oh, that's so cute. It's like when this kind stranger like sees she needs help and gives her some free therapy.
Yeah. Blessed random stranger indeed. Trina? Trina? Yes? Are you ready? Oh, just a moment. It's just... seeing these flowers brought me back for a moment. Is everyone ready? That's so cute.
Aww, she asked her birds if they're okay.
Yeah. The one of them's still crying, so clearly it's not. But
Aww.
they're so precious. Right. We're ready, Flora. All right. Are you ready too? Okay. Lilac and Margaret are joining us, and they're ready as well. Just pick some flowers to take them. Doesn't that kill them, Flora?
Flora.
Now then, shall we begin the tea party? Unless maybe she put them in the pot. I don't know.
She took the roots. She's like just transporting them.
Yeah. It's like taking a dog on a leash. You just put a flower, leaves or roots and all in a pot, take it with you, and then put it back.
Took my flower for a walk.
Yeah, put it I imagine it in a wagon. Just a bunch of pots, just taking a flower. That would actually be such a Flora thing to do, I'm not gonna lie. Sounds good. Where's Mana? Oh, that's me too. It's my turn to have everybody listening. I'm sorry, but I have a question. For us? This is vocal whiplash going between Mana and Trina.
Right? Yeah, range.
What is it? Well, clatter. Flora places a teacup in front of Mana. Lilac worries that... Oh, I forgot! Lilac was Mana. It's not a flower. I forgot.
Oh, she has nicknames for people.
Yeah. She nicknames them all
That's
plants.
Cute.
It is cute.
Yeah, based on hair or something.
It might be rude to keep the guests waiting without serving them some refreshments. Margaret thinks so as well. So, before we hear Aster's question, why don't we serve the drinks first? Would warm water be sufficient for you, Aster? Sure.
I just gave her warm water without tea?
Potentially. Imagine just steals a leaf from a nearby plant, puts it in it, and is it's tea now, take it. And you, Trina? Could I please have warm water as well? Oh, it is just warm water.
Wow, no one likes tea here.
To be fair, warm water is actually kind of good. I like it.
It's a comforting Asian thing, but Flora just seems like the tea party kind of girly, you know? I thought she would pull out some chamomile or something.
I feel like she'd be the type that would have a whole chest of different types of fancy tea, and instead it's water flavored tea.
I'd expect her to be oh, this flower is super good, herbal fusion, whatever.
Yeah, she does seem the type, you're right. As for the little ones... Oh, she's getting them some water too. I love them. They would prefer some cold water, please and thank you. She is such a good mom to her little birdie.
Yeah.
There we are. Now that we're properly prepared, we can commence our tea party. So, what was your question, Aster? It's... What am I doing at your tea party? She's why am I here? Oh dear, what a question! I love this face.
Right?
I've never seen it.
So relatable.
Yeah, I didn't expect...
It would be even funnier if the birds had this.
It would! If they mirrored it. I didn't expect her to be one of the ones that had a weird face.
Right?
We're not making you uncomfortable, are we? That makes me kind of sad. Just the awkward
chirpy.
It's not that, but... Wonderful! So there isn't any problem. She's so easygoing to the point that it's almost not easygoing.
Right? She sounds hard to deal with.
Yeah! Like, easygoing for her, but if you're not also easygoing, like, you're in for a hard time.
Yeah, just agree with her. It's easier.
I came here on business. I had no intention of being involved in a tea party. Master, the Botanical Garden Squad holds regular tea parties. During these gatherings, we discuss all manner of matters. With the plants growing in our greenhouse. However, as you know, Trina and I rarely leave the garden. So we don't have much to share with the little ones. Very true. Usually it's not a big deal, since we have Leaf with us. Where is Leaf? I think we don't know who that is yet. But she's up on the surface right now bringing in new little ones. Or was Leaf, potentially one of the, like, Leona? I don't know if that was Leona, maybe. So please, if it's not too much trouble, could you tell the children about what is going on in the outside world? Oh, their other squad mate. Okay, the one we haven't seen yet. Got it. That's kind of a big question to answer. Lilac and Margaret are curious as well. Mana's just like, I don't know what to do, man. I love how they're asking her about what's going on in the outside world when she recently had an event where we learned she spends like all her time underground. Like, how is she supposed to know anything?
Oh my god, it's literally like, hi, could you educate everybody on the state of the world?
And she's like, I'm a NEET. I know she's not a NEET, but like might as well be. My little ones also want to know. She lives under a rock, like literally the ground. That is the rock.
They're all underground, really.
True, you're not wrong. She's underground the underground. Like, she's that deep in, like, not being with it. I'm honestly pretty similar to you guys. I spend all my time in the research lab. I don't have many stories to tell. Today's the first time I've made it out of the lab in a week. Oh my god, the dark shadow!
Oh my god.
Mana needs a break.
She looks so put together. It's good to know she's just like us.
For real. Oh. They're just like, man, we thought you had a life.
Right?
Well then, how about we listen to the radio? The radio's not gonna tell us much either, but okay. The only government-approved anti-aging injection in the Ark. Evergreen. Enjoy your youth for longer. You'll never enjoy it as long as Leader, though, unfortunately. They just keep playing the same ad over and over. If I'm not mistaken, the Sovereigns were the only ones who could receive Evergreen. After the first invasion, the Ark's production system wasn't yet fully established. Before the prices eventually stabilized, it was seen as a luxury item only the Sovereigns could afford. Now, however, everyone has easy access to it, which is a good thing.
Botox? It's such a good thing that it's no longer a thing of the privileged. Thank God we can all have Botox.
Oh yeah, thank God we can all inject our faces. Apparently it's good for migraines though, I heard. So like honestly, kudos to those with migraines. Now it's easier to get, I guess.
Yeah, just in a post-apocalyptic world, that's really not the forefront of my, universal standards.
Yeah, we may not have real food down in the Ark, but we have Botox. Don't worry, guys.
Right.
Yes, it's a relief. Trina's against it. She's like, all natural only.
Right? Like, please.
And we're back. Oh, and that's noise. Oh, your noise. Okay.
Oh, noise. Okay. And we're back. Right now, you're listening to Classic Diva, hosted by me, Noise.
Thank God it's not another Botox commercial.
I know. In part 2, we'll be reading stories from our listeners and playing your song requests. Since the Spring Festa is right around the corner, we've gathered some romantic stories related to spring, guaranteed to make your hearts flutter. We'll be accepting story submissions all the way through the festival. So if you've got one, be sure to send it into the program.
Hopefully this event is like making a new story that we get to send in.
Ooh, look cute. Before we read the stories, I'll give a brief introduction to the Spring Festa. This year's festival is jam-packed with all sorts of special events. Since we've got Miss Alyssa's very own Botanical Garden Squad on deck as hosts, not only will the cherry blossoms from the surface be open to the public, but the Ark's gardens will also be available for viewing. So you all can look forward to the...
Flora turns off the radio. She's like, oh god, people are coming.
I know, they're like, wait a second.
Yes, I know, Lilac. This is my first time hearing about this too. Oh god, they didn't know!
They don't know! They're like, we are what?
What's that, Margaret? How could they make this kind of decision without telling us? Unfortunately, this world is filled with people who don't consider the thoughts and feelings of others. Huh? You'd like to know who? Well, I'm sorry. Allow me to apologize on their behalf. Not much choice. Poor Mana put in the position to apologize.
Oh no.
Yeah, this Syuen. Syuen will decide everything without caring. She is a brat.
True.
I was going to mention it earlier, but I originally came here to convey orders from Syuen.
Oh.
Oh no.
It literally was her job to do so before she got roped in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lobelia issued orders for us? Yes. In the interest of upholding market shares, Masilis has secured the rights to run this year's Spring Festa. Botanical Garden is to spare no expense in ensuring the festival's success, including opening the gardens. If Lobelia is the one that arranged this deal, then why is the responsibility being thrust on us? Real.
Right?
Because it's a festival focused on flowers. So it makes sense then for it to be them, the only ones who know anything about plants in this place with no grass.
They probably should have asked first.
Yeah. Like they can even tell us first, but like not even ask, just order, but at least like inform us first at minimum.
Right?
Which
You're just gonna show up one day.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if they never told them. They just showed up one day and they're like, we were supposed to... What?
just go to work and then the public's there being like, can't wait to see the flowers. And you're like, what? Which makes you perfect for it. It's not like we'd be able to refuse anyway. Okay then. So for the Festa... No! We refuse! Oh. That's a twist I didn't see coming, actually.
I know, she hates it that much.
I thought she'd be happy. More people appreciating nature? Like, what do you mean, no? Trina? We mustn't open up the garden! We can't! We've done it before, Trina, when you weren't here. You do realize the consequences of disobeying Syuen's orders, don't you? It doesn't matter! What do you mean by that? This is what we can do. The domain which we oversee is divided into 3 sections. My garden, which is filled with flowers. Trina's arboretum, filled with trees. And Leaf's specimen lab, filled with seeds. We can open up like just floras, maybe?
Yeah, that makes sense.
For the festival, we'll only open up my section. And my section only. Will that be acceptable?
I'll report back to Syuen and let you know.
My guess is because this event exists, it's not gonna be acceptable.
I know, right?
How about you, Trina? Are you okay with that?
Yes. Thank you, Flora.
She's literally like, oh my god, people are gonna step on my trees.
Yeah, I know. I would be more worried about the flowers with people. Like, it's hard to do
Right? I
damage
was
to a
like,
tree.
But to be fair, the flowers like grow back, right?
True, yeah. Now then, Aster, is your work done here?
Yes. But there is something personal I would like to speak with you about.
With me?
Rin's search lab will be cleared out soon, before the end of the festival.
Who is that, too? I guess someone new again.
If you
Oh, no, that was the NPC in her flashback.
Yeah! Forgot about that.
If you left anything important there, you should retrieve it before then.
I guess we'll learn more about the backstory then.
Yeah, if she's clearing out, she's probably not here anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you left everything there intentionally.
Ooh, it sounds like...
Spooky.
Yeah, it sounds like Trina has a really tragic stuff. Maybe that's why she doesn't want people there.
Right?
Maybe it had to do with Rin as well. Oh no! This one I think is leaders.
Oh, really? Okay. As the sun starts to set, I begin my habitual climb up the hill. I must have done it so regularly because of the view. The view of the Ark is beautiful from up here. One day, as I stood on the hill and looked down at the city, I felt a shadow come over me.
Yeah, this one's leader, because I know there's like a random dude in leader scene, and I'm gonna have to try that.
Random dude. Male A.
He's dying. I decided he's just dying.
That's how I first met him.
I was wondering where you went. In case you forgot, residency registration's today. What are you doing out here? I know this is the first time we've interacted properly, and I hate coming off as a nag. But let's try to be punctual, okay?
I feel like he's like a land shark or something going after me.
He's like, I know you're resting here, but go do your taxes and stuff.
So, are you worried about joining our squad?
Oh, maybe he's the commander for leader. I wonder.
Oh, he looks really young. Usually the commanders are all like, I don't know, grizzled.
No.
No? Oh, sorry. Is that still
I
him?
think it's still him, unless it's like narration, possibly. Yeah.
Then what are you doing up here, looking so desperate? I realize that you've only done rear support work in the Ark, so the notion of going up to the surface must feel overwhelming. You only became a Nikke toward the end of the Second Surface Reclamation War, so you've never had the opportunity to head up to the surface. Don't look so surprised. I'm your commander.
It is the commander! Okay.
Oh.
I'm your commander, after all. I should know a bit about your background. Now then, why don't we hang out here together?
He's trying to get to know his subordinate. Trying, at least.
Yeah.
Mind if I stand beside you, inexperienced friend?
I can't imagine leader being inexperienced.
I know! She's experienced like everything. So this is like her literal bragging point. She's like, I have more experience than all of you combined at like everything.
Right?
You're not experienced. Or you're not inexperienced. You say, I can imagine that. She's like, I'm not inexperienced, you whippersnapper.
Right.
Well, I've certainly spent more time on the surface than you.
As he chuckled softly, he stood beside me.
I'm Josh Hummett.
Such a normal name.
Yes! Who entered this name? Mr. Josh Hummett?
What's your name?
Just leader. Don't have a name.
Yeah, you can call me leader.
He's trying so hard to be friends, and she's just like, no.
Right.
Alright. And we got Centi.
A credit for your thoughts. Later? Oh, hey, Centi. I've been thinking a lot about the past lately. Maybe because it's springtime. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's not that important.
I feel like that happens too. Like every time the seasons change, you get a bit nostalgic.
That's true. So, are you done preparing for vacation? Yeah, I know I took a while. But I'm still not sure if I'm happy with my outfit.
It's cute though.
It's so cute! What do you mean? You're so cute! I love her puffballs and...
Yeah!
No, you look great!
Thank you, Centi.
Right? Gas her up.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're just being nice.
I love how it's like the most cutesy outfit ever, but then with the addition of like a granny shawl. It's amazing.
Right? Who dressed her? But even so, thank you for helping me pick out this outfit. Oh, Centi! Good taste, good taste. Please, considering how much you've done for me, it's the least I can do. In fact, correct me if I'm not mistaken, but is this your first vacation? In her, like, however many...
In her existence. Dang.
Is it? I guess I've never taken a break since joining Mighty Tools.
That's so bad! Wasn't that before the
Oh
arc
my god.
existed?
Work-life balance?
Holy!
But if she even worked throughout the summer event, right?
Yeah!
So, that tracks. Like, Frima was, like, asleep.
Frima quit,
and, like,
basically. Frima's like, what job?
Since it's your first vacation, what do you plan on doing? I don't really have any plans. I have plenty of time, so I'm just gonna mull it over. Is that so? Well, I hope you have a great time.
I love the voice.
Oh, good boy. Yes, yes, I hope you have a good time too as well, Volt.
Later pulls out an old pocket watch and checks the time.
If I don't want to disrupt business, I should head out soon. Centi, while I'm away, don't forget to keep providing our customers with the best service around. Of course, don't worry about a thing.
Oh, that's true.
We're getting a new... Oh my god, she's such a workaholic.
Yeah, she was apparently building the arc while she was still human, too. Like, with how small she is, just building the arc, she's like, I'm gonna build it.
Dang.
She's so powerful.
Right, I don't know how she physically does that.
She is
Why can't
absolutely
Syuen be that
built.
cool? Like... We're getting a new shipment of materials and equipment tomorrow, so make sure to give everything a proper once-over. Yes, yes, I'll double and triple check everything. And also... Oh my god, 1 hour later. Before accepting anything on credit, make sure to confirm the payment deadline first. Don't let people pay without asking any questions like last time.
Oh, no.
Oh, and another thing. Later.
She's like, get out!
Yes? You don't have time for this. Your vacation's getting shorter by the minute. Don't worry about me and get a move on. Start resting already.
So cute.
Oh. Oh, okay.
She's just like me for real. She hates resting.
I know. I meant to only mention one thing, but I guess I ended up going on for a while. It's okay. I understand you're only looking out for me. Don't worry. I paid close attention to every single word you said.
She's like, did you really?
You said a new request came in, right?
She feels like the type where as soon as she goes on vacation, she'll check her emails like every 5 minutes the whole vacation and not have a
she'll,
vacation.
Every single day, please send me like an end of the day report.
But then you're thinking about it, then it's not a vacation. The mental vacation is like even more important than the physical aspect.
Yeah. From Rian. You know the Spring Festa that's being held soon? Miss Alice is in charge of the festival preparations. And she asked us to build some facilities to use for the festival. As soon as you leave, we're gonna start with construction. This is the first time you've been responsible for a task of this magnitude. This is literally like festival booths in my head. Like, how hard could this be?
I was thinking that too. Doesn't Centi build like actual buildings? Like, how hard is a booth in
Right?
comparison?
And like, not only that, you know, it's like, it's kind of like Hanami, right? You like picnic next to the flowers. You're not like building a building.
Yeah, it's literally something they can take apart in like 5 minutes when you're done at the end. It's not like
Yeah, a
there's
couple
not even a
flowers
roof on
stands,
it.
some banners maybe, like.
It's like
That's
baby's first
right.
lemonade stand level building.
Before this, I've always worked together with you. So I'm both a little worried and a little excited. I promise. I'll do my best to uphold the sterling reputation of Mighty Tools that you've spent your whole life building. Are you sure you'll be fine without me? If you're really worried, I can push back my vacation.
No! Take your vacation!
Leader, if anyone here is worrying too much, it's you.
I feel like she's gonna somehow find a way to work with Trina instead of having a vacation. She's like, it's not my work!
Leader is a helicopter parent. Oh my god. Leader is like the grandma who shows up and is like, I'm just here to like, you know, and just make sure she's doing a good job.
Yeah, the grandma who shows up and is like, how's school going? Do you need some food? Are you married, Matt? Do you need me to introduce you to like these 5 guys I met randomly at the grocery store? Do you need like anything, everything? Like, I already got it. And then you're just like, whoa, whoa. The absolute overbearing, but in a wholesome, trying her best kind of way.
Yeah, she just worries too much. Like, I understand if this was something where humanity is at stake, but it's literally a festival.
Humanity's at stake, but like, the other Nikkes have slacked off for worse, so just like have your festival.
True.
Freema sleeping every day just because she can, so...
Relax.
I don't think she knows what that word means, though.
Yeah, she's gonna find out.
We hope.
Everything will be fine. All I want you to do is kick back, relax, and get ready to congratulate me on getting a chance to shine on my own.
I'm slightly concerned for some reason after hearing that.
Right? Like, oh god. Now I know there's gonna be like 3 emergencies, but she's gonna handle it, but she's gonna be like freaking out.
She's gonna like probably refuse to ask for help, but handle it completely wrong or something.
Alright. You, Volt, and I can celebrate when I get back. We can have a nice party.
She's the
With
only
warm
one.
water.
Yeah, she's the only one that would celebrate getting back to work.
Right?
Holy, it sounds like her vacation's a punishment.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it. This is like after 50 years, they're like, you can't, they're gonna expire. Your vacation days are expiring. Mandatory off.
Yeah.
The Spring Festa, huh?
Sorry.
No worries. Once the festival starts, there'll be crowds of people in most places. Maybe I should visit early and take a peaceful walk along the cherry blossom path. That sounds like a great idea.
I want to see cherry blossoms. There aren't any near the warehouse though, except for like a tiny one
Me
that I
too.
planted. But it's so small. Last year it had a single flower.
Oh my god.
I was
It's okay.
blessed.
Believe.
I believe this year I'm hoping for 2. I'm hoping so hard.
Well, I'll be off. Take care. Let's go, Volt.
Nice. Trigger? Why am I concerned by this title? What do you mean?
That's not a part of a flower.
No, I hope it's like, I don't know, like a trigger on like a carnival game.
Metaphorically, right?
Yeah.
The trigger for the start of something.
Yeah. Not anything bad. Surely.
Yeah, nothing bad happens in my Nikke game.
Finally.
Oh, it's Commander again.
Yeah. Finally, I have some long-awaited time off. For the moment, I'm ruminating. What should I do? Play some of the video games that are in the library. Oh god, I need a vacation just for my backlog. Binge a show where I can turn my brain off. If not, then... Actually, wait, I need to scream about one thing really, really quickly. I won't go into detail, especially if you haven't seen it, but do you watch Apothecary Diaries?
Oh, I read it.
I need to say one thing that if you know, you'll know. Did you pass the frog part?
Yes, I did.
I was just in the show and I was literally like screaming into my pillow before setting up stream.
I know. The way it got handled was like, I love this series.
It left off in the middle of the scene on a cliffhanger in the anime, and I'm so mad because I was like, you cannot end the episode here. I was so mad. Anyway, I had to scream about
both
it.
of them.
Yeah. They're just really, really cute. Their dynamic is really fun. It's one of the best shows I've seen in a long time because they're both really intriguing in their own way, and it's just different. It's fun to watch, like, the way they think and stuff.
Yeah, and where I'm at in the manga, it's like a lot of the pieces that you didn't think were like part of something whole they're coming together. So it's like a huge, like, big brain intrigue thing. I'm just like, this author is like so smart.
Exciting. I might have to start reading it after this season because I don't think I can wait.
It's so good.
Actually, even if I spend all day racking my brain deciding what to do, I'll be doing it while lying down in my bed. Oh my god, this sounds like a dream day. Stay in bed, please.
Right?
In fact, that in and of itself isn't a bad holiday. Good thing I woke up early in the morning and hung a note on the door. If there's anything I've learned from recent past, it's hang a note on my door, I'm not here. And so Nikkes have a proclivity for barging into my room at all hours. Think a note's gonna stop them?
They can't read.
Exactly. Just as I'm starting to relax, someone will barge in and get me involved in this or that, so I had to do something about it. So today, I got up extra early and put a note on my door saying that no one is here.
I like how you didn't even say, don't disturb.
It's like, I'm not here.
I'm not out. I'm out fishing. Don't even look.
Someone's just like, Commander, I heard a noise while walking by, and I thought you might actually be in here, so I stopped by just in case. As a result, no one has come to disturb me. Yet. After all, when you've got time off, you should have a chance to kick back and relax. Dang it. Blossom? Flora!
Flora can't read.
Nope, she only reads flower language. You seem a little startled. Is something wrong? Did you not see the note on my door? Note? Do you mean this? She just took the note with her? That's so evil! Flora hands me a piece of paper. I'm not in at the moment, so please come back later. Strange, isn't it? Here you are in the commander's room. She's calling me out.
Wow, she saw right through it.
Yet there's a note saying that you're elsewhere. Someone may be impersonating you as a prank. I'll have to track down the culprit. She's either really stupid or really sarcastic. I'm not quite sure which.
Right?
From her event, though, she had a few gremlin moments, so maybe she's just doing this on purpose. I'm gonna be real. You don't have to go through all that. If you say so. Anyway, what is it this time? Is it Syuen again?
Isn't it always?
Lobelia certainly does keep us on our toes with her unpredictable behavior. But I'm actually here for a different reason this time. Flora proceeds to explain everything that's happened. At one point, she wanted to shut down the garden, and now she wants to open it up to the public? It must be a real headache dealing with her. Indeed, it can be. But her wanting to open up the garden also means that she finally acknowledged us in some fashion. So in that sense, I consider it fortunate. So what is it that you need me to do? Should I help you with the festival preparations? Oh, that's not why I came here. The festival preparations are going smoothly. Having Happy Zoo help us out last time the garden opened worked out nicely. And they've kindly offered to lend us a hand again. However... What is it? I'm worried about Trina. Blossom?
You know, that's fair. And
Yeah.
that's very sweet of her, right?
It is!
Like, she's like, oh, you know, we can handle it. We handle flowers all the time. I don't know how to handle, like, her emotions.
Yeah, only flowers. Like, when it comes to people, it's like, Commander, you're the one that can do this, right? Blossom, how much do you know about Trina? Trina of the Botanical Garden Squad. All I knew until this event was she runs around naked. That's literally all I knew.
Right?
She tends to the trees in the Arboretum. So strong is her desire to be one with nature, she often ends up removing her clothes.
Imagine being known for that.
Imagine. Where is Trina right now? At this point, she's probably tending to the trees along the cherry blossom path. And that place is crowded with people. Indeed it is. I'm not sure if you're aware, Blossom, but Trina takes off her clothes whenever she feels confined by them. Oh
Are you worried about her, or are you worried about, like, a public decency issue?
I think she's worried about a public indecency issue.
Yeah.
This isn't an issue when she's inside the garden. But it's a different story when she's outside. I usually follow her around and make sure she doesn't do anything too scandalous. But I'm too busy preparing for the festival now, and don't have time to keep an eye on her.
So we need a babysitter.
Can you babysit this grown woman to make sure she doesn't strip in public?
I know.
This is the weirdest event, truly. Would you be able to look after her in my place? Apparently that's what we're doing!
Yep. Although I feel like probably not the weirdest thing Commander has done.
What is the weirdest thing he's done? I'm trying to even remember. Honestly, probably the April Fool's Day event last year. I don't know if you played it. He did something pretty questionable. That, it's not really a spoiler. Is it okay if I say?
Yeah, sure.
He basically posted in a group chat with all the Nikkes, like, hey, meet me at the hotel if you want to get hot and heavy. And then a bunch of Nikke showed up.
On purpose, or just like to prove a point? Or
Oh,
you
they
didn't
showed up.
actually-
It depends on the Nikke. Like, some of them showed up being like, how could you do this? But then Rouge and Blanc, or not Rouge and Blanc, Noir and Blanc showed up and they were like, Commander!
I know, I can think of some girls that would be like, hello. I'm here first.
Yeah. Some of them were really surprising who showed up too. And they were so embarrassed. They played it off as like, I just wanted to make sure you were okay because that seemed kind of weird.
That sounds like something Private would do.
I'm
She'd be
pretty
like,
sure it was her. It was crazy.
Right? Like, Commander, like, how could you do this? Obviously, if you do this, you should have sent it to my private DMs.
Yeah. I haven't read most of the Bond stories, but I did read Uni's, and true, that one was also certainly, something.
Uni's a special case, indeed.
Her entire Bond story is just like initiation into BDSM. It was wild.
are somehow okay and not TOS breaking.
Somehow.
This is not an R18 game, guys.
As long as it's only in the text, it doesn't matter, apparently, somehow. For some reason, it feels like something's going to happen during the Spring Festa. Actually, scratch that. Something always happens whenever I'm supposed to be on holiday. Sigh. I'm not in at the moment, so please come back later. So much for my note. I crumple up the note and get up from my seat. I suppose I should get going. Flora said she's at the cherry blossom path.
Boss! I've got a favor to ask you.
Now may not be the best time.
Oh, really?
I've got to head toward the cherry blossom path.
What? Did I just hear you right?
Oh, she probably thinks it's because of the legend.
Oh! I'm so touched, boss.
Or she probably thinks this is to look at her stand. She wants to like check out her hard work.
Oh, that's true.
Huh?
I didn't even tell you what it was I wanted, and you guessed it straight away.
Oh, she wants help building it, maybe?
Oh. All that time working with you was worth it. You've gotten to the level where words aren't even needed to understand each other.
Except that you're misunderstanding quite drastically right now.
Oh, Centi. In that case, I'll leave everything to you. I'll see you later.
Wait!
What is it?
What's this favor you keep talking about?
I was going to ask you to keep watch over a leader.
Spy on her, make sure she's not working. Neither.
Yeah. She's supposed to be on vacation now. But she's going around making things for people instead.
Oh, Leader!
Oh my god. Oh, leader. I've never known her to take a moment's rest in her life. No matter what the circumstances are, she's always on the clock. So it's not exactly surprising that she's working during her vacation time.
I gotta stop it.
In many ways, I do find it remarkable. But even so, a vacation is a vacation for a reason. When it's time to rest, you ought to do just that. So, I wanted you to teach Leader how to kick back.
Nice. You want me to teach her how to relax?
When he gets no, rest for a single day in his life.
He's like, you know how to relax, right? It's like, well, I know how, but you won't let me.
That's right. She should be taking a walk among the cherry blossoms. She said she wanted to see them before festival crowds arrive.
Okay, I was about to go there anyway. I'll meet up with her.
Thank you. Oh, and there's something else I have to tell you.
What's that?
I'm gonna be taking on my first solo assignment.
Concern, ignites immediately in the commander's brain.
Right? I'll be constructing all the facilities for the Spring Festa. I'm gonna do my best to uphold Mighty Tool's reputation. So be sure to come to the festival to see my handiwork.
I'll be rooting for you.
Alright, I better get going.
Just as Centi is about to leave, she abruptly snatches the crumpled note from my hand.
Trash goes in the trash bin.
Let's not trash!
I know, right? Maintaining a clean work environment is something I learned from Leader.
She proceeds to toss the note in the trash for me.
And there goes your vacation.
Yup.
I'm just imagining the commander with 2 baby leashes now. But he has to babysit 2 people.
That'll be so good. Soon after, Cherry Blossom Path. Fortunately, there aren't any people around. Instead, upon my arrival, I'm greeted by 2 figures. I feel like I'm suffocating. Trina Trina, twisting and fidgeting in discomfort.
Don't be absurd.
And later, standing in front of Trina and scolding her. She probably tried to strip, let's be real. Granny put her foot down on that.
They could just like watch after each other.
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, they complement each other really well right now.
Right?
Oh boy. Let's see how that goes. Concern increases. I'm not sure who this is, so I'm just gonna read it for now. That
I
day,
think it might be Trina.
potentially. That day, the petals I let fly from the hill led me to the research lab. Working at the lab... Oh yeah, okay. Working at the lab with Rin, the days passed quickly. Without saying brain. Without saying who was first, we would both climb the hill together. And we looked up at the sky. By the time the sun had set, Rina would ask,
How was your day today?
the days passed one after another, and before we knew it, 5 years had passed. One day, we sat on the hill as always, watching the sun go down.
How was your day today?
Nothing special. Another ordinary day. They became like besties so quick.
That's cute.
Mm-mm. Oh, still me. Whoops, sorry. How about you, Rina?
Me? Same as usual. Conducting some research in the lab. Taking care of the little ones. In other words, a very special day. By the way, speaking of the lab, have you ever considered officially joining Botanical Garden? You could take your plant research to the next level. I could take you on as my pupil.
So she probably used to be like a part of the team, but then she died.
Yeah.
I wonder if she was even in Nikke.
It's like a mentor figure.
Yeah. That's okay. Thanks.
What do you mean?
I wonder if she took over her work after she died even.
Right?
I just don't know what the point would be. It's not like researching plants will help with reclaiming the surface. Not that I'm saying what you're doing is a bad thing.
I know what you mean. No point, huh?
Very similar to how some of the others used to think about it.
To mark the arrival of spring, I was thinking of holding a festival called the Festival of Harmony. Oh, she started it!
That's
I
cute.
want to exhibit flowers in remembrance of those who couldn't make it to the Ark during the first invasion. If it's not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to help me with the preparations? Oh, but at some point it changed to the for Spring Festa, so it's no longer about remembrance. That's so sad. It's like we took Veteran Day and we made it like Flower Day.
Yeah, I wonder what changed it. I guess we'll probably find out during this, honestly.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be asked to help with another festival. Oh, that's why it... Oh, no. It wasn't the trees. It was because she has trauma related to the festival.
Oh, that's why her broodie's crying.
I've helped with the Spring Festa before. In fact, this will be the 3rd time I've lent a hand for a festival. Are you cheering me on? Thanks. But you don't have to do that. Flora put me in charge of managing the cherry blossom path. There isn't much to it. Considering that the trees don't require much intervention. Just if people are kicking them, go kick the people. They'll never wither. 'Cause they're not real.
They're not real.
With a bitter smile, Trina's gaze drifts towards the towering cherry blossom tree in the distance. The tree stands atop a hill, its lush blossoms painting the sky pink. So suffocating. Faced with such breathtaking beauty, Trina collapses to the ground. Dang, it's hitting her really hard. Can't breathe.
Oh, maybe this is why she like pulls off her clothes. She gets like PTSD panic attacks and stuff.
It might help her like cope with it a bit somehow.
Yeah.
Because I know for some people like compression vests and stuff can help. It could be like the exact opposite. Her breathing grows ragged, and she keeps repeating the same sentence over and over. Can't breathe. At some point, can't breathe. In a desperate attempt to break free from the illusion she's created for herself. Can't breathe. In order to get closer to nature. Trina begins to tear off her clothes, which is a lot more tragic than I thought it was gonna be when it happened.
Right?
Holy
Wow. This is one of those. Oh my god, a spring festival.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about trauma.
How can this be the only game to somehow turn a character who's a nudist into trauma? Like, how do they do this? Shift up, how? Oh my goodness.
Oh, so this is what trigger means. She's being triggered.
Yeah. I was worried that's what it meant.
Oh no.
Can't breathe. At the same time.
What in the world are you doing?
Leader's like, I know you have trauma, but you cannot strip in public, lady.
Wake up, lady.
I'm excited to see. I do need to take a break soon to go get some more water, but are you okay doing one more first? Because that was like a terrible moment to take a break.
Right? Yeah. And
Okay.
night we leave you with sad.
Yeah! We'll do one more and see where it's going, and then it is probably going to be a better time to go like refill our water and stuff. We can't leave with the
sounds
sad.
good.
That's true. It tends to be like the hornier the banner, the more it's bait and the more sad you are. That seems to be kind of consistent, actually. The moment I joined the new squad, I was thrown headlong into intensive training. By the time it was over, my body felt like it was falling apart at the seams. Nevertheless, I continued to climb up the hill. As I gazed down on the city, I heard Josh's voice.
Oh, this might be leader then.
Oh yeah, this is Leader. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I also didn't realize.
Yeah, I have to switch to manly.
What are you doing over there? It's almost dinner time. We gotta make sure to be on time, alright?
Before I knew it, there's only 1 week left until deployment. Oh, maybe it's about leaders like trauma too. What the heck?
He probably dies.
Or
I'm
just
calling it.
nostalgia, but, like, I know, right? Oh, man, I mean, it's been like 50 years.
It's for her first mission ever. It'll be like, you did it, Leader. He says, while cut in half. He dies, but she did it.
And then the cherry blossoms fell on both of them.
Oh no!
That day as well, I was up on the hill looking down at the city.
I knew I'd find you here.
You came here in an awful hurry.
That's pretty rich coming from someone who's always running late.
Oh my god, she's just like me for real.
Me too.
Oh, that's still me. I forgot because I'm not used to being a dude.
We're
Right.
we're having one final get-together before heading up to the surface. Don't you remember? Everyone kept asking me to come get you. How many times are you gonna make me beg you to be on time? Come on. Pretend to humor this pitiful commander's request, will you? At least let me keep my dignity in front of the other squad members. So, do you still have concerns about going up to the surface?
I was never worried.
Lies.
Nice try. I've seen you praying up here every day. Don't worry too much. Nothing will happen. We'll all come back safe.
Where they're not coming back safely.
Oh my god.
I'm
whenever
calling
you say
it.
that, it's a red flag. It's a red flag.
And when we do, we'll celebrate your first deployment on the surface.
Right. I'm sure we will.
Alright. I suppose we can skip training for one day tomorrow.
What are you talking about?
Is this why she never wants to take a break? Maybe she took a break from training for one day and thought that her incompetence
my
is why he
God.
died. Oh god!
No.
Oh god! So she feels like if she takes one day off, people are gonna like die.
That would be so sad.
Have you heard about the Festival of Harmony by any chance? It starts tomorrow. If you're up for it, how about we all go? The entire squad.
Oh
Fear.
my god. And then she's like, oh my god, if only I was more disciplined and that she's never late again afterwards.
Yeah.
Wait, that was 15 years ago?
I guess it was only
Only?
15, yeah.
Wow. Was that really 15 years ago?
Oh, even Bolt is sad.
Oh, right. Sorry for stopping in the middle of our work. Work? We mean walk. Let's continue. Ugh.
We can help each other get over their trauma. Well, not really get over it, but like cope with it, I guess. It's not something you just
Yeah.
get over.
The unlikely duo. I'm tired.
The old granny duo, because apparently it seems like Trina's really old too.
All I did was make a few things on the way here, and I'm already pooped. I'm not as young as I once was. I ought to let Centi take over soon. I hope she's doing alright without me.
Aw. I love Bolt's encouragement.
You're right. I'll stop worrying. I should focus on where we should be holding the party for her. It's important to celebrate your big debut.
As Leader mutters caustically to herself, she catches sight of a massive cherry tree in the distance.
Is that the everlasting Sakura?
The tree stands atop a hill, its lush blossoms painting the sky pink. Standing before such rapturous beauty, Leader is rendered speechless.
It's magnificent.
At that moment, she spots a strange figure.
Oh, hold on. Is that...
It must have been meeting Trina. Underneath the cherry tree, something that shouldn't be there is dangling from the branches. Is it Trina's clothes?
What in the world are you doing?
Oh no, I think it's probably Trina's clothes.
It's Trina's clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
go onto the
cute.
main menu screen for a minute. I will deafen on Discord, so you can go take as long as you need as well if you need a bit of a break. I have to go do something really quick. I got an important email, so I might be a tiny bit longer on my break than usual, but I will let you know when I'm back. And for now, let me make sure I have my be right back thing ready. Yes, okay. We'll leave this because you guys can listen to the game music. We'll be back in a few minutes. Go get some water, go to the bathroom, whatever you gotta do. We'll be back really soon.
Yep. See you.
Memories appear, a serenade, guiding your night to dreams, dear. Raindrops trickle down, echoing your cries, reflecting your eyes, hoping out of all.
time for some ASMR noises. At least I don't have to do it live. But I'm probably dying right now. So I hope this was worth it for you. My ears are bleeding. Please help me.
swimming in the big ocean, living life some can only dream. Are you ready to make your greatest leap? Chances are this could be your lucky night. Come inside, take a seat. Can you feel adrenaline rush in all your sleeves? Soon it's gonna be tight. This is lucky night tonight. It's your time to shine. Now break a like fortune. Look around, change your life altogether. Lucky night tonight, time to shine bright. Come inside and play all night long till the sunrise. You play it big, you win it big, jackpot. So close your eyes, let destiny decide.
Okay. We're back! I just have to turn myself around. I got spun around, it looks like. Hold on.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Ignore my wall. Stream. I'm trying to find the thing that I can use to like rotate myself. Okay. Yeah. Is that enough? Good enough. Okay. Were we on Cherry Blossom B? I think. Or did we finish B?
Cute cutscene.
Yeah, the entry one's really cute.
We might have just done that one.
Please in chat. Do you guys know? Did we finish B or are we on blue? Or are we on cherry? I'm on blue. Okay. We did
Okay,
finish it then.
Okay.
Oh, right. Leader fills me in on what happened back at the cherry blossom path. Oh yeah, finding the clothes in the tree.
I was taking a walk with Volt.
I left the BRB in the middle of the screen. There we go. Sorry. Thanks for the heads up.
I noticed something in the distance dangling from the branches of a tree. I wondered what it was. And it turns out it was Trina, tending to the trees in the state of undress.
Her look of shame. That's so sad.
Naturally, I couldn't leave her like that, so I raised my voice at her.
I knew this would happen. Son, please. I can't go on like this. Maybe you should lay off her for a moment, leader. Trina really seems to be in physical pain.
Well, since you're here, Greenhorn, things should be better.
Thank you.
Just use a bit of discretion next time you get undressed.
All right. Discretion as in don't do it in public.
I know. Hide behind a tree.
Yeah. She just slides
What
it slowly
are you
instead.
doing?
Leader quickly covers my eyes. But didn't you say it was okay since Sun was here? She never said that.
That's not what I meant! If anything, his being here makes it worse.
Oh, really?
Stop being ridiculous! I can't stand here and allow you to waltz around naked. I'm going to dedicate my time off to making sure you become a respectable person.
Me?
Her mothering instincts.
Yeah. But I'm a Nikke. She's like, but I'm not a person.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, just one sec. I'm just grabbing one thing on the side on my monitor real quick. Okay.
Yes, Sun is a cute nickname.
Yeah.
Commander.
Lena resumes her lecture. It's a long lecture, it seems. Centi did ask me to help out, so I suppose I can't let things continue on as they are.
Mm.
And conveniently, I can help both of them at once, so...
Right?
Once the commotion settles down, the three of us start to walk along the cherry blossom path.
I never noticed the cherry blossoms when I was building this path. Now that they're in full bloom, they really are breathtaking. Everyone is going to love them once the festival begins.
Wait, did you just say that you built this path?
Yes.
Didn't she build most of the arc, though? It's not like a surprise.
Trina and I both constructed it.
Okay, that's kind of a surprise. I didn't expect Trina to
so
have done
that's
it.
how they know each other.
Yeah.
It feels like yesterday that Trina came to me asking if I could help build this path, which would be the stage for the Festival of Harmony. But in reality, it's been years. Time sure does have a way of slipping from you.
It truly does. That's right. Wait, I'm sorry. I certainly wouldn't mind if it slowed down a little.
That's why I'm always going on about this and that. We're no spring chickens anymore. Oh my god, they're boomers together.
They are. It's cute.
They may be Nikke's, but even will expire someday. Oh my god, don't say that so
morbidly.
So we have to make the most of the time we have left.
Says the one who's always working.
Right? By not taking vacations. And that includes not stripping to the buff anywhere we please.
I don't know, that sounds like making the most of it for sure.
From anyway. I know! Like, you know what? If she doesn't have that many years left, let her
She's
do what
on
she
to
wants.
something.
You weren't like this before.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, it is kind of funny for one veteran to be lecturing another. But since I've started, I might as well add one more thing. I want you to be remembered the right way, Trina. As a kind Nikke who cared passionately for others. And helped create a place where people could come and feel happy seeing these flowers. You've gotta live life to the fullest. And leave behind proof that we existed. That way, when our time is up, the world and the people around us will remember us honorably and not as strippers.
I don't know, maybe that's honorably. I mean, it's pretty based.
That's true. Shouldn't you complete your story for those who we leave behind?
For the ones we leave behind? Do you think there's any meaning to that? It sounds to me almost like Leader has kind of moved on in a way from her thing, or at least thinks she's moved away from it, but maybe she's suppressing a lot. And Trina's just completely stuck, like not able to at all.
Of course there is. If you die without leaving a mark of any kind, how could you ever prove what kind of person you were? But you know, I think as Leader has Centi, right? She's like very proud to leave behind her work to Centi because she like raised her up. But like, Trina doesn't have anyone who's like passionate about trees with her.
She was kind of left behind, yeah.
Instead, you'll become the subject of all kinds of rumors until you're eventually forgotten. Well, if you make a good enough rumor, you'll never be forgotten. That's why we have to work hard to live life to the fullest and leave behind proof that we lived it.
As Leader finishes her speech, the massive cherry tree on the hill comes into view. It's been a while since I saw this.
Did you see it last festival?
Yes, and I thought the same thing back then. It's beautiful. The towering cherry tree seems to fill the entire sky with its overwhelming presence. As I gaze upon the cherry blossoms in full bloom, memories of the previous festival surface.
Many people will probably come to see it again this year. We'll need plenty of facility to accommodate the large crowds. I wonder if Centi will be able to handle it on her own.
It's nice having like a cute spring festival event too, because I think the original spring festival event with Sakura had a lot of like sad stuff in it.
Yeah, this is like healing.
Yeah, like
sad
it's
but healing.
It is. It's sad, but it's like it's kind of moving on from the sad in a way. Like it's tragic, but it's also like relaxing and chill because the BGM and the colors and everything. Like it very much doesn't have an overall sad vibe, even though there's really sad parts. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Leader's here to like remind everyone to be hopeful. It's like Trina's like, if there's anything to live for, and Leader's like, what are you talking about? There's plenty to live for.
Yeah, she's like, there's not many years, but there's a lot to live for, so start living, Trina.
I hope she doesn't make something strange again.
Centi will be fine. You've done a wonderful job teaching her.
I want her to be more than fine.
Quietly gazing at the cherry tree, Leader takes out a pocket watch.
Before my time is up, I want Centi to surpass me. Only then will I be able to pass this watch onto her.
What's the significance of that watch?
Let's just say it's proof that I've lived.
That's a really meaningful phrase.
Yeah, it's like her heirloom she's passing on.
Yeah.
Ever since I started working at Mighty Tools, I've always kept this watch on me.
If you're talking about passing down that watch, do you mean...
Yes. I'll be stepping down from this job. Retiring.
That's why she doesn't want to take a vacation or anything. She doesn't know how much time she's doing it anymore.
Anyway, Trina's been suspiciously quiet. You're not taking your clothes off, are you?
She's like, no.
Are you okay?
Oh wait, she's probably having another attack.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm suffocating.
What's wrong?
I'm fine.
When you're not fine, when you're super not fine, you don't know how to take help.
I feel like that's almost a sign at this point. So many people don't want help that if they say I'm fine, I'll take it as a sign they're never fine. If they're actually fine, they're like, oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm like, great, or whatever. But if they say I'm fine, I worry like 10 times more. Just go back. The everlasting Sakura doesn't need any care. It's just an illusion. It's fine to head back.
Okay, we don't want you to overexerting yourself. Greenhorn, I'll carry Trina. Can you take care of Volt?
Sure.
I realize you're feeling uncomfortable, Trina, but lean on me.
Thank you.
It's times like these where I wish I was taller.
I'd imagine with a Nikke's weight, Trina would be really heavy because she's so tall.
I know, she's so big. Alright, let's go.
With Trina leaning on her, Leader leaves the cherry blossom path. Even though she said she was fine, Trina's expression when she glanced at the cherry tree bothers me. Almost as if there was a sense of being sick and tired of something.
Are you feeling any better?
Yes. Thank you for taking care of me.
Glad to hear you're better. What's on your mind, Greenhorn? You seem to be off in another world the entire way here.
You and Trina made the cherry blossom path together, right?
Right.
Then what about the cherry tree? Oh yeah, the legendary one.
Oh, the cherry tree? I don't understand what you mean.
I heard before that the cherry tree from the surface, the everlasting Sakura, had its lifespan artificially extended. And that's why it's been able to survive on the Ark all these years. Could the person who carried out those measures be... It's probably Rin, honestly. As I relay the story I heard from Sakura, Trina's body starts to tremble. Oh no! As expected, the person who made the everlasting Sakura is none other than... That's right. The everlasting Sakura is one of my failed creations. How's it failed if it's like
Considered
eternal life,
failed.
bro? That sounds like a big
Right?
success to me.
Everyone loves it.
We'll see. Preparing for a festival was... Oh, it's probably going back to like the flashbacks, maybe?
Yeah, maybe when she first made it.
Yeah. Preparing for a festival was much harder than I thought it'd be. By the time I came to my senses, it was already the last day of the festival. After finally finishing the last order of business, I dragged my exhausted body up the hill. When I got to the top,
There you are.
Rinu was waiting for me, as usual.
How was your day today?
I've been so busy preparing for the festival, but I think most everything is done now.
I see. Would you like to sit here for a moment?
As I sat down, Rinu pointed to the town below us.
You asked me before what the point of plant research was. Have you still not come up with an answer?
The streets below were filled with smiling attendees of the Festival of Harmony, taking in the flowers and the trees.
Trina, plant research may not directly help in reclaiming the surface. That much is true. Still, if it affords us the chance to witness the sight currently before us, for me, that alone is reason enough.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah. By the way, did you know? The people who came to the festival are exchanging items they brought from the surface. In the spirit of that, I brought something for you.
Aww.
I didn't have anything I brought from the surface, so I thought I'd simply give you what's most precious to me. Ta-da!
Rin handed me a small key, probably to her laboratory.
It's a garden key. Oh, it's like a secret garden.
Garden key?
Yep. I want to see more scenes like this in the future. So I made a garden. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they'll forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into this garden. Right now, it's just filled with saplings, so it doesn't look like much.
But they'll grow!
But once they all grow, you'll be amazed. You should come and visit when you've got the time.
Thank you. I didn't prepare anything for you!
It's fine. You've already given me plenty.
I have?
Yeah. I'm looking down at it right now.
As Rin spoke, She gazed down at the town and smiled radiantly. I forgot it was Trina. Looking at her beaming, I found myself wishing for something. I wished that I could see this kind of scenery and look upon more bright smiles similar to hers. Anytime. Anywhere. Hey, Arena?
Yeah?
I want to join I cannot read. Yeah. I want to join Botanical Garden.
So you've finally come around to the idea. Then you need to make a promise to me, alright?
What is it?
Never stop treasuring the plants.
This scene with this music is causing so much pain.
I know! This is so sweet, but also so sad.
We know something bad's gonna happen.
If you do that, you'll do right by the ones you're seeing today, and honor them. Pretty simple, right? Oh.
A long time ago, there was someone who led me to Botanical Garden. At that time, Rena practically dragged me to the Festival of Harmony kicking and screaming. It goes by a different name now. Spring Festa. That day, I saw entire crowds of people forget all their worries while looking at the flora. After seeing Rena smile for the first time since she'd arrived at the Ark, I made up my mind. I decided to follow Rena's suggestion and resolved to research plants at Botanical Garden.
And that's why you made the everlasting Sakura.
I wanted people to be able to see flowers and trees anywhere, anytime. That way, whenever they wanted to forget their worries, they could have easy access to nature.
Then I'd say you succeeded.
I was gonna say, like, how did it fail?
Yeah. Thanks to your research, trees are a common sight in the Ark.
After years of research, the day finally came when the everlasting Sakura bloomed. The first person I went to see was Rina. That's when I realized, for the first time, unlike me, who had become an Nikke, for Rina, who had chosen to live her life as a human, time passed much more quickly. Oh, it might not even be a tragedy. It could just be like the passing of time, like losing people naturally. It's not even necessarily like a tragic death. It's just death is hard.
It's just the sad life of being kind of immortal.
Yeah! In the end, Rina never got to see the everlasting Sakura. Oh no!
Wait, this is just a Freyren! Like...
Literally, you got it as Freyren!
Literally, I didn't realize humans don't live that long!
Mommy
I should have
Freyren.
spent more time and like, done it faster! Oh,
This is
man.
amazing and so sad. My wish was nothing but a delusion. Looking back on it now, it's so obvious. All I wanted was to look upon her bright, pure smile. But I attempted to bring it about with illusions. It's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? I'm sorry. I know I'm a downer. Oh, I need to stop by the garden before it gets too late. I was told to notify them once we were finished renovating the cherry blossom path. I feel like she just needed an excuse to, like, get out because she felt
I
bad.
know, she ran off. She's like, oh, that was awkward. Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Soon after, we came to the garden to see Flora. However, something didn't feel quite right.
Am I the only one who finds this strange?
No, Oh, I feel it too. Aren't there still a few more days until the festival? Yeah, as far as I know. And why are there so many people here? Is this supposed to be, like, closed? Why are there people here? The festival hasn't even begun. Yet the garden is crammed full of Nikkes. That is weird. What is going on? Maybe they're helping, like, set it up.
Yeah, I hope it's nothing with Centi.
This, I chug some water in between.
Yeah.
How many times must I tell you? We can't be late. Don't blame me if you end up getting chewed out by the superiors. Anyway, how are you finding the Festival of Harmony?
That's nice. I didn't realize how long it'd been since I let go and relaxed.
Well, we all need days off. If you only ever hurl yourself forward and fixate on the distant future, you get exhausted pretty quickly.
I feel so called out right now.
Right?
We also never know when our time is up. So it'd be a real shame to miss out on moments like this, don't you think?
She probably thought she could, like, take a break with them later, and then he just was gone.
Yeah, wait, like this game is like trying to fix us. This video game
I feel
is
the
like,
need to go touch
your game
grass.
I know, put your game down, call those friends of yours.
Yeah, go hug your friends, go pet some dogs, go touch some grass, see your family, go outside. I think it's back to the leader narrating as well.
Oh yeah, we silently looked down at the festival, which was in full swing. From up on the hill, the view of the Ark, and the sight of the people blending in with the flowers and trees, was truly beautiful.
You know what I like so much about this? Whenever I'm looking at the greenery, all my worries melt away. When we go up to the surface, we'll get to see even more beautiful plant life than today.
I thought this was the surface. There's the sky. What do you mean?
Artificial sky?
I can't wait.
I'm excited too. Still, I don't think I'll ever forget what I'm seeing here today.
Here, take this.
Why are you giving me this?
Didn't you know? On the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people exchange things that are precious to them. I already gave gifts to the others. It'd hardly be fair to exclude you.
It's not like I wanted to give you this or anything. It's just, you know, everyone's getting one.
That's a pocket watch I used to use. It may look a little worse for wear, but it tells the time perfectly.
It is his watch. I thought so.
Aww.
You can use that to check the time. So now you won't have any excuse for being late.
Wait, that's such a cute reason to give it to him. What the heck?
Leader should have the like white rabbit outfit.
Yeah, wait, that would be such a good costume if they ever make like a bunny version of Leader. Instead of having like the traditional bunny suit, have her be in like a fursuit of the white rabbit or something. That would be so
With a
cute.
big pocket watch.
Yeah, with like the giant poofy pants and everything. That would be amazing.
Didn't we agree to have a nice meal once we got back from the surface? You're the guest of honor, and we're celebrating a successful first deployment on the surface, so we can't have you being late to the party. This time, let's try to be punctual.
I like how he's more worried about her being on time to the party than like her job. It's cute.
I'll try. I should give you something too.
It's fine. If you find something good the next time you're on the surface, you can give it to me.
I like that. It's like extending it,
So-
but then she never will.
So many red flags.
Yeah. Lena has been lost in thought ever since we entered the garden. The sight of the Nikkes quietly enjoying the flowers seems to have her reminiscing about old times.
He was right. Sometimes moments like this are necessary.
Hmm?
Everyone seems so at peace. Anyway, we should try and find Flora.
Yes, but how are we going to find Flora amongst all these Nikkes? Trainer! God, I love this.
She's so cute.
She is! Her overall outfit is so cute, too! It looks so comfy.
It's so perfect for springtime.
What brings you here? Biscuit, good timing. Huh? Do you know where Flora is? Flora? I haven't seen her in a while. Not after all these visitors suddenly arrived. I see. I do remember her scent, though, so I can try to track her down for you. That'd be wonderful. Thank you. But don't you need to take care of the animals at the shelter? I know you've been helping Flora for the last few days. Guillotine is taking care of our furry friends, so it's fine.
Oh my god, out of context, that sentence.
True. Kinda dangerous out of context. She also brought along someone named Maiden to help her. That can't be good. Maiden's gonna have all the animals trying to, like, kill her.
Right?
Anywho, give me just a minute. I'll go find Flora for you.
Ah, she's such a good girl.
Biscuit runs off to the other side of the garden. Even for Biscuit, finding Flora among so many Nikkes will surely take some time. While I wait, why don't I introduce you to the little ones? Oh, finally!
Do they have names?
I sure hope so! I guess we'll never get to learn them, though. That's so tragic!
No!
I was
Oh my
invested
god, why
in
didn't you
meeting
name them?
Someday, maybe in hard mode ending, we'll have to find out. Soon after.
What flower is this?
This one is called lilac. Whenever spring comes, it breaks into a big grin like this. Isn't it pretty? Lena and Trina are absorbed in the flowers.
Oh, they're actually taking a break. That's cute.
Yeah, I like it.
The more I look around the garden, the more I can feel how each plant is being conscientiously cared for.
That's right. The plants here are carefully tended to maintain their natural form. The temperature, the humidity, the soil and sunlight. Everything is carefully monitored and adjusted according to their specific needs. The fact that they're tended to with such loving care is why the plants here are able to bring out smiles in people.
Because they've been allowed to remain in their natural state. Say, where do I need to go to see the arboretum you manage?
Well, the arboretum is... The arboretum will remain closed to the public. Isn't that right, Trina? I like how she's stepping in for her. Yeah. Yes, that's right.
It's not going to be opened?
I feel like she should still let leader in, though. It might help her. They can, like, bond in there. If it is where she has a lot of sad memories.
Yeah. Why is that?
So that Rena can rest. In peace, probably! That's all I can say.
Huh?
Imagine plot twist, she's like cryogenically frozen in there or something.
No!
Which would be a happy plot twist in this case, but probably not.
No.
I heard the news. You finished renovating the cherry blossom path? Yes. So is there anything I can help with in the garden? Sorry? What did you say, Lilac? Oh my! I forgot all about that! And it's terribly important. Trina, I have one more favor to ask of you. What's that? Before I ask, I should explain to you why the garden is so crowded right now. It's just true, we still don't know why. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. What do you mean? I thought of something while preparing for the festival. I wanted Nikke's, who work so hard every day, to be able to come to the festival and rest. So I made special invitations for them. She got the days wrong!
She did it too early?
But I accidentally wrote the wrong date and time.
And that's why the garden is so crowded.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's hard to imagine someone. It's hard to imagine. Oh, that's Trina! Oh my god, my brain! I should have known from the color. Whoops. It's hard to imagine someone like you making such a simple mistake. It's perfect. Should I tell everyone the dates were incorrect? I think it's too late for that. True. You can't send everyone back after they came all this way. Precisely. So just for today, I was thinking of holding a festival for the Nikkes.
Oh, a festival just for Nikke.
Oh god, the stream! I'm sorry, hold on!
Oh!
My stream is... it's dying, hold on. It's dying massively!
Oh no.
I dropped my quality really low. I'm sorry if you missed any dialogue. Fingers crossed it's able to come back. Oh my god, I might have to drop it lower. I don't think I've ever had to drop it this low. Holy crap. Oh my god. I have to drop the rate to 1,000. Like, dead serious. Hold on, guys!
Oh no.
This is not a good day for this to happen.
Internet.
Okay, I put it back up to 2,000 because it looks like the internet stabilized a little bit. I want to make sure that it's not chugging before we go back to doing any of the voices. It should be stable now, I think. I'll probably try to up the quality. It's dropping into the red again! Oh, no, it's not in the red. Okay, it's in the yellow.
No.
It's green! Is it good now? I'm sorry, I had to cut the quality by over half. So you didn't miss any dialogue. That's good. I'll try upping the quality after the cutscene in case it's more stable, but for now, sometimes this happens, especially during Nikke streams when I share my screen. It's unfortunate, but it just happens. I like the idea of a festival.
I assume. I'm just assuming like the 3D is also probably just working overtime on your computer.
It shouldn't have anything to do with the internet bitrate though, because it's like OBS is recording okay, but like the internet connection dropped drastically.
Oh, yeah, probably just from the call as well.
Okay. I like the idea of a festival for Nikkes though, because it's sometimes harder for them to relax because people like kind of treat them pretty badly sometimes. So having their own festival seems like a great way they can relax without worrying about that.
And they were like so excited about it too.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Which brings me to my request. Flora hands over a stack of pamphlets. In order for the guests to fully enjoy the festival, could you help distribute these Spring Festa pamphlets? Okay, I'm gonna try upping the quality for a second, and if it's bad again, we will drop it right back down. But I'd rather have like nice quality if we can. Okay, nah.
Like, the six are so cute.
Yeah, it went back into the red, unfortunately, so I'm going right back down immediately. That's okay. It's better to have a steady stream than not have a stream, and at least the audio is okay, so... Alright. We'll just keep it here then. Friend Flower. It sounds like it's gonna be really cute or really sad, so we'll see, I guess. This year's Spring Festa will feature a unique promotional event. Attendees will take these pamphlets and get a stamp when they head to specific locations. The garden, the spring fair, and the cherry tree brought from the surface. To help make this process easier, I'd like you to place these pamphlets at key locations along the route. The garden has already been covered, so if you could take care of the other 2 spots, that'd be great. Following Flora's request, we head toward the entrance to the cherry blossom path where the spring fair was taking place. The area is already crowded with Nikkes who had received invitations.
Rookie!
I think I did, Yan? Okay, yeah.
Good timing. Everyone here is saying they got invitations saying to come today. Do you know what went wrong?
I do. Well, you see.
Yeah.
I feel like Yan would be like, this is great. Then there's no competition. No other vendors are here. I can take over and sell everything.
I know, right?
So she wrote the wrong dates on the invitations. What a pain.
Is this going to cause any issues with the spring fair?
Centi set up the booths pretty quickly. So we should be able to get them up and running, no problem.
I guess she's in charge of all of them for the full festival. That makes me trust nothing at any of the booths if it's her.
Right?
She's a scammer.
Oh, if you think about it, this is more opportunity for something to go wrong because she had to like do it so quickly.
Last time, she turned the basic general store into a high-scale luxury boutique, so I was a bit concerned.
I guess she like overdoes it a little bit.
But this time, she did a pretty perfect job. She kept the market's atmosphere appropriately modest. And the booths blended in perfectly with the cherry blossom path, just like I wanted.
Oh, that's cute.
You've taught her well, leader.
Aww, the little blushes.
You're certainly right about that, Yan. Oh, by the way, I have something to give you.
Trina begins to explain the pamphlet and stamp system to Yan. Didn't I tell you, leader? Centi would be fine.
You're right, Greenhorn. Centi has really blossomed.
Cute. That's right, and she'll continue to flourish. One day, she's sure to become as outstanding as you. Whenever people see her, they'll recall that you were her teacher. That's such a wholesome thing to say!
Oh.
And they'll remember what kind of Nikke you were.
Man, Commander has Riz.
Yeah! You'll be remembered as you should be. So, before your time runs out, think about what you want to do for yourself.
For myself?
Is there anything more tragic than... What? Is there anything more tragic than in search of a complete death? What does this mean?
Is this a quote from somewhere?
I don't
very
know.
philosophical.
Oh, I get it now. Altogether makes sense. Is there anything more tragic than in search of a complete death, leaving your life incomplete? So basically what it means, from what I understand, is that she's living her whole life so that everything will be complete when she dies and people will be able to keep going without her. But because she's not actually living her life because she's so worried about that, her life is incomplete in terms of like personal fulfillment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like maybe she's searching for her life's meaning, but she should just decide on it.
Yeah, because her whole
So she can
work's
work
meaning has
towards
been
it.
like her work, but that's not everything. Like you need something outside of it, you know? As she takes in my exhortations, Leader silently watches the bustling spring fair booths for a long time.
You're right.
Ugh, sorry, my stomach's making really like angry noises. I'm on a medication right now that sometimes does that, so I'm sorry.
That's okay.
If you guys
as long
can
as
hear
it's not
it.
too audible.
Yeah, sorry.
If possible, it would be best to complete both.
That's true, both is good. But if you're doing one at the expense of the other, then you're not really living, Leader.
That's true. She needs to take a break. We're back at the Cherry Blossom Path.
All we need to do is place the pamphlets along the way as we follow the path. Are you going to be okay, Trina? Trina's gaze drifts towards the distant hills. She is not going to be okay. Why did we take her?
Guess she has to work through it.
Gradually, her eyes become stained in pink. Just before her vision is completely enveloped in rosy hues, she squeezes her eyes shut. Phew.
Do you still feel like you're suffocating?
Yes.
If it gets too much, we can handle it from here.
She wants to face it, though. She's just struggling.
Yeah. You don't need to force yourself up the hill.
Trina's hands clench tightly, crumpling the pamphlets she's holding. After some time, she finally opens her mouth. I'm sorry. I'll wait here. You two can... Leader gently holds Trina's trembling hands.
It's okay.
If they've known each other that long, she probably knows her situation better than anyone.
Yeah, that's cute. Oh. So concerned about her. Greenhorn and I will go to the everlasting Sakura.
Thank you.
In the meantime, you can sit down here.
Sorry?
You heard Flora. Today is a festival, just for Nikke.
Aw, she's encouraging her to try to enjoy it.
Aww. It won't be a problem for us to take a short break under a cherry tree. For goodness sake, how long are you going to keep standing there?
Leader grabs Trina's hands and yanks her down to sit beside her.
Greenhorn, you have a seat as well.
Okay. Sitting side by side, we proceed to gaze at the cherry tree.
Isn't this nice? Whenever you take in nature, you forget about all your worries. Trina, there's something I've been wondering about. What happened with you and Rina?
You can't just ask, Leader! Although it seems like she really
Aw.
needs to talk about it, too.
Yeah, she really wants. She should talk about it. What was she to you?
They were dating. They were dating, I'm calling it.
They were in love.
Yeah!
A human and a Nikke.
So scandalous, even though that's me and
Yeah.
everybody. Did you play, whose was it? I don't think it was Mana's. Was it Mana's? Mana's event, I think? Very recently? The one, I
don't
had
think
Mana
so.
and Ether. Okay, never mind. Trina fishes out a key from her pocket and wordlessly fiddles with it for a long time. Then, as if she's finally come to some kind of resolution, she looks towards the distant hill and speaks up. Whenever the sun began to set, I would habitually climb the hill. Well, she's gonna talk about it. I hope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, the chapter's called Parting.
I mean, we know they parted, but at least she's willing to open up.
True. I feel like
It's like progress.
we're gonna hear what happened probably to Rina and the commander during the next video. Okay. Okay, so it is Trina. I became a Nikke not long after I joined Botanical Garden. I did it in order to fulfill my wish. I needed time to create the everlasting Sakura. I threw myself headlong into research, skipping meals and foregoing sleep. Eventually, I became oblivious to the passage of time. The more time I spent inside the lab, the less time I spent climbing up the hill. At some point, I was staying in the lab all the time. After who knows how much time had passed, the everlasting Sakura finally blossomed. When that happened, the first person I went to see was Rine. However, the place where I met her wasn't our usual spot at the hill, but inside a quiet hospital room.
Oh my god, she didn't know?
She probably didn't
She
know!
wasn't aware!
Because she was so busy!
Yeah, and really didn't want to bother her. It's been a long time.
Right. That's when I realized for the first time, unlike me, who had become a Nikke, for Rine, who had chosen to forego the evergreen injection and live her life as a human, time passed much more quickly.
How was your day today?
Oh. Conducted some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. Just an ordinary day.
I see.
She would have been like shocked in this moment.
I know.
Hmm.
For me, that's a special day. Because I get to see you.
That would hurt extra hard because I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it, but like that would also drive the knife in. Like, it's rare I never see you anymore if it's a special day. Oh god.
The flowers are blooming on the hill. I'm sorry that I couldn't go with you to see the cherry blossom tree.
I guess it is a cry day in terms of the event.
Oh.
We weren't really sure it was gonna be like a happy one or a sad one, but I think we got our
It
answer.
could go anything. I don't have the strength anymore.
I came too late. If only I had come sooner.
Trina, I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it?
The garden. The promise we made. Going forward.
No, she can't die right now. No. I'm already literally crying IRL. Don't do this to me.
I know. This is actually so sad.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
In accordance with her last wish, Rina's ashes were scattered in the garden, and her belongings were delivered to the lab. From that day on, I protected the garden so Rina could rest in peace.
Is that why the Arboretum is closed to visitors?
There's a tree in the Arboretum where Rina's ashes are buried. Oh, so it's like she got to live again through the tree. No, I'm gonna cry again.
No.
I wasn't able to keep my promise to her. Instead, I chased an illusion and ruined everything. I created the everlasting Sakura and destroyed the true value of the plants I saw that day. I ruined any hope
smile again. No longer was I able to climb up the hill. Despite all of it, however, I still wish for Rin to rest peacefully, and everyone would like disturb her.
Aww.
It's all I have left. And so, I must protect that with everything I have. That is why I can't open up the Arboretum.
You regret creating the everlasting Sakura. That's why the hill instills you with fear.
Yes. Because Rina is no longer here.
I see. Thank you for telling us. I'm sure it wasn't easy. As a token of gratitude, I'll tell you my story.
I thought that might be what happened, like sharing their loss. It kind of helped them both move forwards a bit, you know?
But I wonder maybe if, like, the Sakura is a symbol of happiness for other people, that she will, like, be able to change her perspective.
I think I actually figured out what it does mean. Because in Japan, there's another thing other than beauty that cherry blossoms are a big symbol of, and it is the passing of time. Because the reason they're seen as so beautiful, I was talking to, I took tea ceremony lessons for like a little while, and my teacher for that often talked about how like cherry blossoms are at their most beautiful, both like when they're fading away and when they're about to bloom, because that represents like the passing of time a bit more than when they're in full bloom. So it's like, it's very much the fact that everything is temporary, so you have to like appreciate it in the moment. That's symbolism of cherry blossoms, so I think they're like taking that core like aesthetic and just turning it into a whole event. So it's literally a lot deeper having the cherry blossoms. I'm glad that I like heard all those classes now, because it's making this like hit so much stronger.
Yeah, like I can see, like, you know, her thing was like, oh, if flowers are beautiful, let's have them all the time, and then like forgets to appreciate the time that like they have.
Yeah,
and, like,
it's kind of
they get
being
to
green as a
witness.
flower too, because it's like you can try to make something eternal, but what makes things so beautiful is that they're fleeting. You have to appreciate them while they're there, because everything before you know it is gone. So that's why you have
And like
to just,
I think, because like she's looking at the flower tree in full bloom forever, but she has like no one to see it with, right?
Yeah, and it's
so
made
it's
it
never
lose
gonna
all
be as
meaning.
beautiful.
It's like frozen in time, but then everything else just keeps going, and it's like, by making that illusion, she's ruined everything that the trees mean, and it's such a real event. Like I never thought, like, even they've gotten into some pretty heavy stuff, but I never thought they'd get into anything like this. Like this is actually. This is like, as I said, it makes me want to go touch grass. Like, it's making me question a lot of things I do right now, because I don't touch grass a lot. Like, you probably know a lot of people like this, or maybe you're even like this, but like, as VTubers, we have a bad habit of like doing all of our time on content and stuff, so we often don't touch grass, and it's making me like feel like leader right now.
Leader, right? We're literally like leader. Like, wake up, time to grind. Oh, I have so much free time today. I can work extra hard.
I think it's a good thing that I'm having a rare full weekend away. I might do a short stream tomorrow just because I need to test something for something I'm working on, but like, I really need to touch grass right now, so this is the perfect event, I guess, for right now. To just remind me, like...
Or even just like, just spending time with a friend, you know?
Yeah,
like, doing a little, like, watch things together, game together, without, like, worrying about others. That's so nice.
Yeah, hang out, and I gotta remind myself that, like, collabs are great, but it's not always like a substitute for doing things with people. Not on a collab.
That's true.
It's different.
We need you. We need you to like not just kill yourself working hard for other people too. Like
and you, and like everybody. Any VTubers, if you're lurking, listen. We're also calling you out.
So true.
This event was made just for us, to make us question everything.
I know. It's like, I think I'll call my friends.
Yeah, I know. Like a watch along. I am doing a watch along tomorrow, but I'm doing a watch along tomorrow at like such a late time. Trust me, no one in my time zone's awake, bro.
Oh no.
That doesn't matter. I'd be sitting alone anyway, so I might as well do a watch along. But like while the sun's up, I'm gonna go do things for once in my life.
Right.
Anyway, we can keep going.
Oh my god. Okay, we have to make a pact to go
Yeah.
like see some flowers or something.
Yeah! We'll make a pact with chat too. You guys have to like whether you tag me on Discord or not on Discord or Discord too or Twitter, Discord, wherever, or whether you let me know in the comments, like all of you have to do something on the weekend to touch grass. Every single one of you. We all have to do at least one thing.
We have to look around and appreciate the blossoms because they're not the same one that's gonna bloom next year.
Yeah.
So you have to appreciate them while they're here.
Exactly.
Yes. It was a long time ago.
If you're sick, Ironclaw, you have a pass. Being sick, please don't touch grass.
Oh yeah, please. Don't get other people sick and don't get yourself sick, but like back then, whenever the sun began to set, I would climb that hill habitually.
So she must have been able to work through it a bit more, because if the hill relates to leaders as well. Interesting.
I think the pocket watch is also very symbolic, right? That she remembers time passes.
I think this one is probably leader narrating.
Yeah. On the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people would exchange their treasured belongings. However, I never had the chance to repay Josh.
No! I saw it coming, but I still hate it. Oh no, I was
First
right!
day I went up to the
Ah!
Oh, it's always war. You know, flowers is also the antithesis of war, you know?
Yeah,
because it's
true.
like flowers symbolize life and like rebirth.
They had to give it to us so
my
bluntly
God.
too. Like what?
That's I know, so bleak. Josh died. Just like
They
that.
could have told it to us gently. Like what the hell?
Right? He was killed by a rapture during an
I
operation.
guess she never got her like party.
Rip
thing, too.
Josh. F in the chats for Josh, please. He was pretty cool.
He was
Oh,
pretty
why
cool.
do all the good commanders die? Like,
Oh, except for me, but I'm a Giga Chad, so it's fine. I'm allowed to live.
that's true. We're different.
Yeah, we're just built different. He died.
He died
Oh, that's
trying
you.
to protect. He died trying to protect an inexperienced Nikke.
So I was right,
That's
and that's why she's such
so
a workaholic.
righteous.
She blames herself for
Yeah.
taking the day off.
It was her first time up on the surface. He didn't die for her, did he?
I think he did.
Oh my god, that's
I
so
called it, but I
dramatic.
didn't want it to be true.
God. And she had wandered around excitedly without thinking. He threw his life away to protect a pathetic rookie.
Keep your chin up, kid. My life for yours.
He did. Oh God.
That. That's enough for me.
Stop talking! You're making your wounds open up more!
Leader. What kind of person am I? I hope that I'm remembered as a good person.
Oh my god! So that's why she's so worried about her legacy.
Yeah.
She like doesn't want people to forget him.
She just kind of like internalized her trauma. So Trina's kind of like accepted it, but Leader's kind of like
Yeah.
Leader's the one who's truly being like, I'm fine. Just because she can hide it better doesn't make her fine at all, though.
Man. My first excursion on the surface came to a close. And I headed to the rendezvous point. It was the first time I'd ever been on time. But there was no one else there to witness it. This is level 1 leader.
Yeah.
Going into a mission, getting bodied. Oh no. My comrades left behind no wills, no mementos. There was nothing left. That's when I realized dying an incomplete death only makes it harder for those left behind. Ever since that day, I've strived to ensure that when I go, I'll leave my mark.
I feel like these two need to meet in the middle. 'Cause like
Right?
they're both coping with very extreme measures.
I stopped climbing the hill. But it wasn't all bad. There was a lot to do at the workshop. And my comrades were no longer there. That became my daily existence. That's when you came to visit me, Trina.
So Trina helped her get through
Oh.
it.
Maybe that's like the power of nature. Nature is healing,
Yeah.
right?
The request to construct the cherry blossom path.
Once we were finished with the path, on the day of the Festival of Harmony began, I climbed up the hill for the first time in a long time.
Aww.
As I walked up the hill, admiring the cherry blossoms, old memories came flooding back, one after the other. Banal jokes and pranks between me and my old comrades resurfaced, and I had to stop walking from time to time as I was laughing so hard. When I finally reached the top, I stood underneath the everlasting Sakura. From there, I could see it clearly. What they had left behind.
Leader smiles brightly as she gazes at the distant hill.
Over there. That's the resting place for my memories with my comrades. I wasn't the only one who saw it either. When I looked around, I could see all manner of people smiling brightly. Some were leaving behind new memories. Some were reminiscing.
The theme of memories in this one almost hits as hard as the first Christmas event. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend doing the first Christmas event, Miracle Snow, around Christmas. It's really good, and people love seeing reactions. Like, if you stream it, people will flock. I promise.
Okay.
I highly recommend. You'll love it if you like sad things. It's one of the best stories in the entire game. Better than the anniversary events, for real.
Oh, dang. And all were forgetting their worries in that moment. I want you to witness that. Trina. Even if you're afraid, I want you to climb this hill and face the everlasting Sakura. I want you to see with your own two eyes that what lies there is not an illusion. So...
Leader reaches her hand out to Trina and stands up.
won't you come with me to see the everlasting Sakura together?
Trying to make new memories to make it easier. Holding Leader's hand, Trina takes a step forward. With every movement closer to the everlasting Sakura, showers of pink petals filled the sky, as if responding to their steps. Phew. She's trying!
Aww. Stay strong, Trina. We're almost there.
Okay.
If it gets too much, let me know.
I'm okay for now. Leader tightens her grip on Trina's hand, and the two of them silently climb the hill. After a while, Trina once again glimpses the scenery. Ah, that wind is really fast. Look at Volt's ears.
He's so happy. So cute.
Yeah. Oh my god, I realize how
She's
fast
so
it
much
is,
taller.
but Trina's physics are moving very quickly.
Moving like hair.
It's crazy! Like, it's moving faster than her hair. floater in there or something. Like, I have no other explanation.
That's like a balloon.
Yeah, maybe it is a balloon. That would explain a lot, actually. It could just
True.
be. I love how, in comparison to like Volt and Trina, Leader's live 2D is so elegant and like slow moving.
I know. She's just a little girl standing next to her.
I love how like the wings on the little tiny tits too are like flapping so fast. They look like hummingbirds.
Little birdies.
This is so cute. Trina once again glimpses the scenery she'd left behind on this hill so long ago. Also, random question, like unrelated to anything, but my brain just went there. But have you ever seen a tree like this big in real life?
I only in one of those like special forests. Like, you know, the ones in like West Coast, USA. Yeah.
I saw one on the West Coast too. That's why I asked, because I saw it. It was really cool.
There's this one like treetop course you can go to in like Vancouver.
That's where I saw the big ones like this. Yeah. I was at Stanley Park.
Oh my god.
I traveled there a while back, and I was like, oh my god, big trees.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I say I'm afraid of heights, I only mean like that tall. If the tree's not that tall, like don't even bother bringing it up.
Yeah. They are a sight to behold, Pilaf. It's like, that's why I asked, because it's like once you've experienced one of these, it's just really unique and so cool. Like, you don't forget it. It's crazy.
Right.
There's actually one of
I
them got displaced somehow near the warehouse. So I grew up with one really big tree. I don't know if it's still there or not. Like, it's kind of a walk away, but there's just one randomly out of nowhere. And then I saw a whole forest of them, and I was like, whoa!
Aww. Yeah, I think like, you know, Trina's like a whole thing about trees is very sweet because like trees outlive you, you know? Like they planted the garden and it was just saplings and now it grows and then it's gonna be there even when you're gone. That's very sweet.
I actually did something similar a long time ago. I was just having like a really sad point in time, so I literally planted a tree just so I could be like, I was here. Here's this tree. It's just a very comforting thought sometimes. You
once said that the everlasting Sakura was nothing more than an illusion. Do you still feel that way?
Underneath the cherry trees in bloom, throngs of Nikke smile radiantly, as if they'd forgotten all their worries.
Trina, the everlasting Sakura is no illusion. If it were, how could it bring out such wholesome smiles? Your desire to preserve the value of those. Your yearning to fulfill the promise you made to Rin. They're still alive and well.
But Rin isn't here. She can't see the everlasting Sakura. There's no meaning to any of this.
You're right.
Doesn't always have to be meaning,
Rin isn't here. But her wish lives on. You said so yourself. Rin wished for people to forget their worries for a brief moment while looking at the flowers and trees.
I want to see more scenes like this in the future. So I made a garden. Oh, I think that was, her memory.
Oh yeah. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they'll forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into that garden. The everlasting Sakura has helped fulfill Rin's wish. It's allowed people to be truly happy, even if just a moment, and smile. That's more than enough to give it meaning. It also means that Rin can rest in peace.
Trina's gaze turns to the everlasting Sakura, the place where Rin always spoke to her. The everlasting Sakura casts its shade over Trina. You're right. Tears well up in Trina's eyes as she gazes up at the everlasting Sakura. As if to comfort her, a lone petal drifts into her hand.
That's the first thing they did when they met. Aww. It's full circle.
Yeah. Your family's... Oh,
Your
that's
family.
right.
Your family is up there, aren't they?
Mm.
If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family.
Trina opens her hand, and the petal flies up high, carried by the wind. After watching the petal for a while, Trina speaks. Thank you for bringing me here.
You don't have to thank me.
Mm.
You're the one who brought me here in the first place.
You said his name was Josh Hummett?
Huh?
He must have been an amazing commander to have inspired someone as remarkable as you. I should thank him as well. As well as your comrades.
You're right. We should.
Leader closes her eyes. As her memories intermingle with the scent of the flowers, she quietly prays that her fallen comrades may rest in peace. Leader, you said you wanted to visit the Arboretum, right? Whenever you've got time, you're more than welcome to come visit.
Sure. That sounds nice.
The one person she's letting into her space.
Aww.
Beneath
This
the
is so sweet.
beneath the sheltering pink sky, I thought this was going to be like bimbo stripper event. I was very much wrong.
Right? I thought like it was gonna be, oh no, Commander, we need you to help. Commander's not even, he's just witnessing.
Yeah,
you know?
he's barely done anything this time. I wasn't even necessary. I'm gonna be real. Like we didn't
Right?
need the commander.
They're just adults. They're like sorting through it themselves.
Leader and Trina share stories from times long gone. The two grannies sharing their life stories so wholesomely. This is so cute. And the next time I see the everlasting Sakura, I will remember this day.
Aww.
Underneath the flourishing cherry blossoms, I quietly close my eyes. In order to remember today in all its beauty for a long time. In order to not forget the memories of the past and to forge new ones for the future, which are both really important.
So in the end, the commander got a day off too. They all got like a moment of peace at the end.
There's still more to it too. Honestly, I wouldn't have been disappointed if that's where it ended.
Yeah, I
would've
thought that would be the ending. I guess the...
Oh wait, I think it is the ending. That was parting B, wasn't
Oh.
it? I think I haven't unlocked the hard ending yet. That's why it's not giving me a next option. So we have to unlock hard mode real quick, actually. Based on all the clapping in
gotta
chat, I
quick
think
play
it's
through
over.
it all.
Yeah. I did some of it. I just had to skip my dailies yesterday because I was a little overwhelmed by. No, it was today. Yeah, I missed my dailies today because I was on the phone all day trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
And you know, phones are really scary and difficult, so I was like not functional until the collab for basically the entire day.
You know what? After that hard phone call, you also should just like sit in a flower field and
Yeah.
just like reminisce. I feel like
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
a healing moment for all of us. And now every time we see some cherry blossoms, we might think of this event.
Yeah. I get reminded,
so
oh crap, I
cute.
need to live my life again.
Right?
Whoopsies.
It's okay, we're living it by taking a break, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's something Leader needed to remember, right? She kept thinking living her life meant I can't be late, I have to be disciplined, I have to leave a legacy. But here she's remembering, oh, living life is also like appreciating the flowers and people in our past.
Yeah. I feel like there's something too, just with everyone online and just in life in general, that I feel like has been a real problem is just this idea that like we have to always grind, like grind culture in general.
What am I doing here?
There's some truth to it. Like if you want to get certain stuff done, you really have to grind. But you don't have to grind to the point that it's detrimental on your life, because at that point you're just gonna burn out and like miss out on everything else you could do while living.
I think it's also like there's different ways of being alone, right? You feel FOMO if you're like always alone, but then like you have to be able to appreciate being alone and just like being alone with yourself.
It's
I mean, they're not even
complicated.
playing hard,
Yeah.
right? Because people think, oh, playing hard, I better be like going out and like, I don't know, like catching the
Let me show
latest
you what I
stuff. But
can
sometimes you can just take a walk.
Sometimes it's even more important to take a walk, I'd argue. Like, if you take a vacation and go somewhere, but you like min-max
Oh,
your
God.
schedule entirely, that's not actually giving you a break to do anything.
Just a little.
I always need a vacation from my vacation.
Me too, because I min-max everything. I'm calling myself out.
Yeah. I'm literally like, my legs, please. I need to stay in bed and bed rot a bit.
Yeah. My problem is, if I travel anywhere, I'm always like, I don't know if I'm ever coming back, so I need to go crazy while I'm here, and then I pass out.
It's like, I spent so much money to be here.
Yeah.
I should stay in a hotel.
But sometimes you have to, so that you enjoy the time you're not in the hotel more.
Wow. Leader just like made boomers out of all of us.
Yeah.
It's okay. If I was like leader, I would not be upset about myself, you know? I would be pretty proud.
Where's the enemies? There's like no out. I'm just really fast apparently.
Yeah. I literally just hit auto.
I'm too.
Oh, wow,
this is
that
gonna sound
skin
so
is pretty.
stupid. I know. I'm too lazy to hit auto, like for real.
Oh my god, but it just stays on if you hit auto.
But it's so much effort to like go up there and remember to click it when I can just like play. I'm the person that will often make my life like harder, because the way to make my life easier is just too much work like mentally to think
Oh my
about
god.
it.
Cam, please. This is how administration like lags behind. You gotta think about efficiency. It's like when people are like, oh, but I only know this old way, so I'll do the old way, even though it doesn't take that much time to learn the new way. It's scary. You gotta innovate.
But
Gotta learn
the
new
old
things.
way works.
No! The only part where the old way works is if it's a new update. Don't touch it.
I'm actually more the type to like make an overly complicated new way that makes no sense, and I should use the old way. Like even with my concerts and stuff, there's a lot of stuff I do that's like really, really unnecessary that probably only I notice. But I'm like, no, it has to be done this way.
That's true. I mean, I also understand, like, oh, I want to do something new. Let's do something hard. And then, like, it's 15 seconds. It's like 15 seconds worth of content.
Yeah.
No one understands.
No, that too. Like often, like the low quality like shit posts and stuff sometimes can genuinely take the most work. Like people will see a 20-second video and be like, oh, that took like nothing, super quick, and it's like they don't see the hours that went into making it.
Right. Don't see us making all the simple, same mistakes 5 times before we get it right.
Yeah. That's the beauty about live streaming though, because once you're live with like a game or whatever, you don't have to spend like a billion hours, unless it's like of course a stream that has more preparation, but just for like a game or whatever, it's not quite the same because the content's made as you do it. It's a little freeing in that way from perfectionism because like you can't redo
Oh
it,
my
it's
God.
done.
It's so true. Like doing 3 hours of a live stream gives you 3 hours of content. Doing 3 hours of editing will give you like a short.
2
you know?
minutes if even. Yeah.
It's so sad.
Finally, I've got some long-awaited time off. Oh, my turn to have time off. It's not going to be time off again, is it? There's something I can't get off my mind. I can't rest until I get answers. I should pay Botanical Garden a visit. Oh, no one came to my door. That's a first.
That you leave first before they
True. Oh, a trainer. Hello. go! Hey, Biscuit, I'm surprised to see you here. Today is the last day of the festival! And I promise to help until the end! I knew we could count on you, Sunflower.
Oh, she is a sunflower.
She is! Her personality is so bright and sunny. Blossom, what brings you to the garden today? Do you need some stamps for your pamphlet? No, it's not that. There's something I've been wondering about. Huh? What's that? The mix-up with the dates on the invitations. Was this really a mistake? It's hard to say. She did it on purpose.
Aww, Flora is so cunning, actually.
She actually is such a gremlin. But she's so like delicate and elegant that you can never fully tell if she actually messes up or if she's a gremlin. I think she's definitely a gremlin.
I want to be like her. I want to look like a gremlin or Joy-sama on the surface and then keep people guessing. Dolls.
Does kind of look like you actually with her hair. Like if you dye it a little bit, that's basically me.
Time for me to get drills.
Will you follow me? There's something I want to show you. Maybe it's the Arboretum. It is! We can see the inside! It's beautiful. Are we where I think we are? Flora leads me into Trina's Arboretum. Throughout the Arboretum, people rest under the shade of the trees. She let people in!
Oh!
After talking
Oh my
with
god,
Leader.
that's like, you know, that's like literal metaphor. She let people into her heart and now she's like opening up to people.
Metaphorically and literally. After you and Marigold took Trina to see the everlasting Sakura, she came back and proclaimed that she wanted to open the Arboretum. I must say that I'm quite grateful to you both. I suspected that mistake of yours was anything but. She planned this all along. Now that you mention it, where is Trina? She should be over there. Leader came by earlier, so Trina's giving her a tour of the Arboretum. Biscuit points off in the distance, where I can see. Aww, that's where this image came from. They're having a nap. Cute.
This place is so refreshing.
Isn't it? Leader, do you remember one of the traditions of the Festival of Harmony? Where you exchange gifts on the last day?
I remember.
They both were never able to give their gift to their friends, so they give one to each other! Oh.
It's like the circle's complete.
Yeah! I was thinking that I would give you something that's precious to me. I wonder if they're gonna trade, like, the watch for something.
Yeah.
Also, I love the bird that just went flat. So cute!
Very comfy.
I like how this one's still crying, too. He's always sad!
Oh, he's so sad. You know what? This is a sad event. Let it out.
It's fair. Ta-da! Trina hands over an old key to Leader. It is! It's the garden key!
Aww.
It's the key to the Arboretum.
Are you sure you're okay with giving this to me?
Of course. From now on, I plan on keeping this place open to the public. That way, people can visit and forget all their worries. And Rain's wish can come true. Not only that, she'll be able to rest peacefully. This is actually such a beautiful event. Like, genuinely.
I know, it's so healing. Even though it's sad, it's ending like happily for once.
It's very much like an event that deals with death. A lot of them deal with death and moving on, but this one is a lot less like. I mean, I guess with the commander it was murder, but it's a lot less focusing on the like loss and a lot more focusing on the like moving forwards without losing the memories, just making new ones to honor them. And I don't think any any event has ever quite like hit me like this. It's just like existential crisis, but almost in a good way, if that makes any sense.
Especially like at the end of so many events, like Cinderella's, it's like everything seems so hopeless. What are you living for, right? It's like the little moments you can still live for.
Little did Trina and Shift Up know they were a therapist for all of us players in this movie.
I know. Therapy expensive.
Why would I do that when I can play Nikke? That's like free therapy.
Yeah. Goddess of Victory, Nikke, 4 rest, full event, hard mode ending, free.
Yeah. Plus hot ladies, like for real. Like the free and hot anime ladies, like it's just obviously better from the start.
The art is also very healing.
Yeah. To that end, I'd like you to keep this key.
Really?
Leader gingerly takes the key.
I'll keep it safe.
That's a good thing that the GTF said in chat as well, that I hadn't quite realized what I was trying to articulate until they said it. The thing about the event is that it's on the heavier side, but it's low stakes. Normally the heavier events are like very high stakes. This is like the stakes are over, it's just reminiscing. Yeah, catharsis! That's what I was gonna say after finishing. Like this event was very cathartic.
It is cathartic. It's like the kind of good cries that you can get.
And that's one thing I really like about voice acting the events too, because like you go through all the emotions when you're playing the characters, and it just right when you finish the stream doing the voice acting collabs like this, it feels like you kind of went through it in a way, and it's very like satisfying emotionally.
Yeah. Like it's not your emotions, but you get to like, experience it.
Yeah. That's why it's more fun with other people too, because it's not just like you reading it all to yourself. It's like kind of bouncing off of other people.
True.
Feel free to visit the Arboretum anytime you feel like resting.
Okay. I'll do that.
I hope that means she'll consider taking more time for resting.
Right? I really should give you something in return.
Also, I love Biscuit's like really happy face just staring at them.
I know.
And
she's so delighted.
Yeah. Flora's smug, I did that face.
Right? Like, hee. All according to Keikaku. Here, take this.
Leader hands Trina her old pocket watch. I thought she wanted to give it to Centi, though.
Right? It's okay. I was originally thinking of passing this on to Centi. But I realize now that it's not necessary.
It's true, because Centi herself is the legacy.
Even without this, people will be able to look at Centi and remember me. So, I'd like for you to keep this.
Trina takes the pocket watch with an equal amount of reverence. Thank you. I'll also keep this safe.
I think it'll be more meaningful for Trina too, because like she'll always remember this moment, right? For some reason, my eyelids feel heavy.
I feel like a big part of that is because she also finally got to share her story. Most people probably don't know about it, and it's like a lot off her own chest too.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Leader will like really have an opportunity to tell Centi, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
She probably also doesn't want to like trauma dump on Centi.
Yeah. Since I had a nice rest.
As Leader dozes off, Trina gently strokes her hair and smiles softly. An easygoing and carefree smile. Rest well, my friend. That's the actual ending. That's so cute!
Bugsy.
Oh, wait, never mind. A few days later. Why did it say the end then? Did we get an epilogue to the epilogue? What do you mean? Why is she coughing now?
P.S.
What the hell? I can't. Okay, it's dust. I was like, don't tell me she's dying now. If she died at the end of this event, I would quit Nikke, uninstall.
Right? Uninstall.
I can't believe how much dust has gathered up so quickly. Let me see. Trina looks around Rina's lab. The tables are lined with Rina's belongings. What's this? Among them, a letter catches Trina's attention. I wonder if the evergreen solution too. If that doesn't turn them into Nikkes, because it's more than just an injection, I wonder if that's why some of the humans are so old. Because for some of them definitely don't look their age and or should be dead. It's like, there's something weird with even the humans. So that would make sense. It's a surprising lore drop if that's the case from the event. The letter begins with the following. Hello, Trina.
Hello, Trina.
Oh yeah, that's probably Rin, you're right.
Yeah. Hello, Trina. How was your day today?
It was another ordinary day. I did some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. A really special day. But you know, Rin, I prepared a festival. And you know what happened there? Warm sunlight. A gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one, dotting the land with color. In the ark, spring has begun, bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of various emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. And for others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. Okay, now it's over. They couldn't put the end at the actual end.
Right? Well, I wanted to see the rest of the letter, but I guess it was probably something simple.
It's probably just a like, how are you, my friend? Kinda, so that I guess she can have the same thing even when she's gone.
Oh.
That was really nice. Thank you for joining. It was a really nice event.
That was actually like such a therapeutic collab.
I know!
Unexpected.
I always
I'm
warn
glad
people.
I got picked for this one by total accident.
I don't like to look up the tone too much going in because I like to be surprised. But like, I usually give people a warning, like, hey, this game can be pretty heavy. But I knew that you were familiar enough with Nikke to like know that it might happen.
No, I'm prepared. If there was another Sakura moment, you know, I'm used to that.
Yeah. Oh, it's good though. While you're here, real quick, can we try a 10 pull with Trina? Because she's meta for my team, so I like need her actually.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't want to use any more than my tickets though. I think I can do a 20 pull because I have enough gems. I am saving up for the future though, so I can only do 20, but we'll see. If not, I'm gonna cheat and get her with like the pity. So.
Okay.
Yeah. What would her Oshi mark be? I like everyone to. Oh, that's true. Trees and cows. Everyone can just copy the trees and cows.
So true.
I love how her outfit is supposed to be based on like birch bark because birch trees shed their bark, but it comes off as cow. It just comes off as cow.
Yeah, it looks like cow.
Yeah.
She has like the little collar too.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing. They knew cowgirls were popular, so they just put a cow and they made it work.
Yeah, and like, what are you thinking about? It's obviously a tree.
All right. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is not a fake out. We have been scammed. There is no tree. We can try one more. One more. Just uses a few gems.
Baby, move me more. Come on, baby, move me more. Please.
Fake out, fake out, fake out. No!
Fake out, please. Aww.
That's okay. I know I could keep pulling and save my tickets for Annie, but I find it really exciting. Oh, that's her burst.
Yeah.
I want to save my actual pulls for like events where it's a little more exciting. I have 1,200 gold tickets, so like no matter what, I'm good for a while.
Oh my god.
So I think I'm gonna grab her where she's meant. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like saving my actual polls. I like saving enough
Trina,
tickets that I can get
the
limited
caretaker
units no
trees.
matter what, just in case.
You are
But I
always
do
welcome
like
to rest
to
in my embrace.
have like
Payment can be settled
enough,
by uploading
at least
the
30,000
invoice.
polls when there's an event that's like exciting, so I can do a polls stream. So I don't want to go too low in my chums.
No, don't fall for the bait.
Yeah, it's very powerful bait, but anyway.
It's true. It's like Schrodinger's, you know, like Schrodinger's gotcha.
Yeah, all gacha is kind of Schrödinger in a way. It's like, is there an SSR or not? You don't know until you spend. It's pain.
Right?
It's like opening the box all over again.
No. You gotta remember what you're there for. You're there for the love of the person, not the toll.
I'm there for the wife! I must pull though! But yeah, thank you for joining. I'm glad that you enjoyed the event as well. It was a really good one.
Thank you for inviting me.
Before I wrap up
Nikke
real
love.
quick, do you have anything coming up on your end that you want to promote to everybody while you're here?
Oh, well, not on my channel, but if you guys don't know, Glitch Stars is a small agency. We're like if you want to think in terms of allegories or whatever, we are not, I guess not an allegory, but like comparisons. We're like Vshoujo Light. We tend to pick up lots of other existing VTubers, and we are debuting a new gen next week. So please go check them out.
And everyone's really cool.
They're very cute girls.
Yeah, because I know you guys, and on my end, a lot of you guys also know Mogu and Emily. They're also part of Glitch Stars, so it's really great. Go check it out.
Yeah, go check out the new girls that recently joined and the ones that are debuting next week.
Yeah! On my end, I am going to be doing some exciting streams next week because there's the release of Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation Prism. So I'm going to be doing some special stuff for that, hopefully. So yeah. Until then, I am going to mostly be away for the weekend. I might do a surprise stream tomorrow, so keep an eye out. But I'm going to be mostly touching grass, as you all will be. You have to ping me if you're touching grass.
Yeah!
Okay.
Everybody.
I'm gonna go check Supers
We made
real
a
quick
pact.
and set up some raids. But thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you had a good time. And see you later. Bye-bye. Okay. I need to wrap up real quick so I can go eat and get some stuff done. I also have another important email I gotta check, so let me go deal with that real quick. Also, I'm sorry I couldn't check earlier, but thank you, Alex, for the 44 months. Go touch grass, chat. That was an order, not a request. Yes, that was an order. So definitely go touch grass. And go follow Meimi. I have her link pinned in both chats. Go follow Meimi if you enjoyed the collab. I will be finding some people to raid real quick. Wait, there's a preview for the next event out? Okay, we will be looking at that first. Hold on. I have to go, but that's pretty important. Oh no. I don't know who this character is, but they're gonna eat the commander? What is going on here? I'm not familiar with this character either. It's a brand new character, isn't it? Bonnie Boosh? Oh my god. I almost want to, just because of the name, I almost want to get Bonnie to voice her. We'll see. We'll see when I see more about the character and availability. This is the new event, it looks like. This is all we know about the event coming up. She is hungry. She is hungry. And the commander is hiding. He is fearing for his life. The tiny commander. I'm excited. Looks like a chef. I hope so. I love food. So a chef wife would be a very welcome addition. Bakery episodes, something like that, I hope. Yeah. So I'm quite excited. We'll see. We'll see when it comes out, I guess. That's the only information yet. We don't know anything else. So I'm excited. We'll have to see when we get more info. But yeah, thanks for the heads up. She has Tetra on her arm logo there. Nice. Okay. And offer yourself as tribute. Oh god, it's a Vora then. Nikke delves into a lot of different fetishes. I guess this time it's Vora. Oh, we'll see. links in both chats because I have to go take care of something really important. So my Twitter, my Discord, my Twitch, music, and Playasia. Okay, and let me put my links on YouTube as well. Or on Twitch, sorry, as well. And then we'll look at rating on both sides. If you enjoy the stream, if you're on YouTube, please come back and leave a comment. It means a lot to me. Or like the stream if you're still here. And if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing for more if you're new. So that way you don't miss it next time we do the food event, which I'm excited for. Let's see. Discord is the one I missed. Okay. I will be back. Also, if you haven't seen it, really quickly, if you haven't seen it, we do have the spring sale live at Playasia right now, and there are some Koei Tecmo games up to 50% off. So if you have not yet pre-ordered Dead or Alive, it's a good time. I don't think the pre-orders are necessarily on sale, but you can get free shipping with them, and you can grab some other games at really good deals. For part of the spring sale, for example, Dead or Alive multi-language on Switch is 56% off for one version. Fate Samurai Remnant is 72% off, only $18.04. Atelier Ryza is also off. It's like 5%. There's a lot of different stuff, so go check it out if you can. If you're looking for anything to get free shipping, to get Dead or Alive, if you want beach waifu game, it's the best time to go look for it. And with that, I'm gonna go raid some people because I have something important I have to do, as I said. So I'm gonna go see who I can raid. I will see you guys later. Bye bye. That was so cool how we got the song to actually finish perfectly. That never happens. Let me see. Where can we go on Twitch first? Hold on. Anyone playing Nikke? Oh, no one's playing Nikke, but I do see a birthday stream that I would like to raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid Austria Natura's birthday stream. I know she's doing some call-ins. I might try to stop by later if I can. But I have to do some stuff first. Okay. Let me see. Okay. This is Estrella. Make sure to go raid the rules if you follow the raid on Twitch. And then on YouTube, we'll see where we're gonna go. Hold on. Okay. And then we'll raid on the YouTube side in just a moment. Let's see. Let's see. Where can we go? No one on YouTube is doing Nikke that I see right now. So I think we'll probably raid Austria on both platforms. Cause it's a birthday. Birthdays are good. So I'll send you guys over on both. Make sure to go say happy birthday in chat if you follow the raid over, yeah? I will see you guys later. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Mortis is just typing because I am going a lot, so don't worry. I'm sure they're fine. Alright, we'll raid on YouTube as well. Make sure you read the rules, okay? Let me pull it up on the YouTube side so I can say hi in chat. Hold on. Okay. I'm waiting for the chat to load on YouTube, which can sometimes take a little while. And then we will raid in. So just hold on. Oh, Australia's 58% of her goal. Nice. I've never done a donathon on my end. I know that you guys have asked if I'll ever do like a donathon or a subathon. I don't think so, personally. I don't know if that could ever change, but I don't know. I don't mind doing events, but I don't think I'd want to do like a formal like donathon. I will see you guys. Hold on. I'll send you guys over now. Okay. Bye bye. Now that I can finally see the chat.